Yo, what's going on, everybody? Am I bright enough today? Like, is that light in the background too much? I can turn that off if I'm too bright today. I've never actually turned it on during a live stream because I thought it would be too much in the background. But it looks like even on my camera right now, it looks like I'm actually kind of lit up. So that's kind of cool. Maybe that's another thing, like how the microphone was last night, where it's like I'm learning new things, like lighting. Lighting might matter. It could be interesting. And obviously, we have Calypso here standing guard. She is watching all the AI madness because she is ever vigilant and amazing. She's just a good kitty. Look at her. What's up, Calypso? How you doing? What's up? Nothing? No meows? Okay, sure. All right, we'll continue on from there. With that, usually I'd go through comments, but I understand like DA is still doing his stream right now. And even Cinevere is doing her stream. So between those two people, that's kind of like a big side of like a lot of the people that possibly be watching me. So hopefully, maybe when they end, they'll send some of those people over here. And I'm assuming DA is probably roughly about to wrap up. Like even when he does his solo streams, he wraps up around 12. So we have a few minutes between then. And yeah, so other than that, we got Rockefeller Plaza says, and here we go. Yes, here we go. All right, which is true. And with that being said, let's go ahead and play this. What's up, Rockefeller? How you doing tonight, bud?
What up, brother?
How you doing? How you doing, man? How you doing?
Jeez, man. This guy shot doing pretty good, boy.
You're just doing all right now.
I used to be able to do it so good. When I got the braces a couple years ago, it fixed the gap.
I say it through the bottom of like the whistle, like
I can't shoot that, but I used to actually whistle through my actual teeth.
With the gaps in my teeth, like if I say a lot of S words in a row, like I can all of a sudden I can start hearing the lisp, and I'm just like, oh my god, let me see the snake down by the sea, and this like, or Sally sells seashells by the seashore, you know, or whatever. Like, and it's like, it's like that shit just comes through. I'm like, ah, god damn it! Like, it's like, yeah, you got me that one, life, motherfucker.
You know how it is, man. Yeah, ever since I got that damn braces, you fix your teeth, and then you know what? You get rid of a problem you didn't think was a problem. That ended up was awesome. It was a gift, you know. Now I can't whistle through my teeth.
Now you can't. Like, my name is Rockefeller Plaza.
Yeah, it's just wind now. It sucks.
Yeah. Yes. With that, we had also another person joining who's a constant on the show that I need to actually make a new intro for, just for him specifically, because I'm going to keep using this one until I make one. I'll probably make one tomorrow. I just need to find like a funny clip. If you have something in mind, by the way, Jeff, go ahead and send it to me. I'll clip it out and I'll make you an intro for it.
What makes a man? Is it the woman in his arms? Just cause she has big titties.
What's up, Jeff?
What's up, fellas? Good to see you both.
Yo, Nick just got his swole on making that video. That's the first time when
he's out there. He's like, he
like this. He got the nice little. You got a nice shoulder, don't you, fucking Jeff? I was like, hey, my man got a nice shoulder. I'm like, hey, I didn't realize he was actually fucking.
Hey, whatever he's doing it right. You know,
he's doing it right.
I mean, I think even Jeff can agree to that. But Jeff, well, I mean, Jeff, like he only shows himself a little bit on camera, but it's like, dude, Jeff is ripped to the nines. Like, this guy's fucking jacked. Like, he's like, yeah, my bench press is only, I don't know, just shy of 550 or something. You know, he's like, I'm sorry. These are called the deltoids. No, it's your shoulder. It's like deltoids.
You got him fucking nice. Yeah, when you sit there and shit, he's like, bam, you got him nice. Yeah, that's
dude. He's literally sitting
through here, and you see
his shoulders are still
doing good enough.
His shoulders still look like this, but his neck actually isn't even like, it's not like me doing this, but his That's how big they are. They just naturally sit.
That's what I tell people when I shoot for. You'd love to have 3, but if you can get 1,
well, it's like I can do this, and it's like it's like I can do this, and I can flex the shoulder, or like I can flex the tricep or the your shoulder muscles in the back. I could be like this, and then I can do that. I mean, it's not much anymore, but I used to be able to raise them higher just doing like this.
Do them close push-ups like this. Squeeze your fucking. Take your arms.
It's like you can see it. And I'm not raising my back. I'm just flexing the. I'm just flexing the fucking what are they called? It's like the swimmer muscles. When what the fuck are they? What are these ones called? Your
trapezius.
Your traps. Yeah. So it's like a trap. It's well, not that kind of trap. Nowadays you can't say it.
This fucking dude, Jeff. When I used to be a gym nut like 10 years ago, I used to go to the gym. This is when I met John Cena at the Rush over here. This one guy used to take 50s and go.
Like you met John Cena too? Jeff did as well. Jeff has a story about it.
Jeff, he be doing this shit and his fucking traps. I swear, I must have went like this, Jeff. To his fucking ears. I was like, dude, you need to stop working on your traps. He was in great shape like me, but he had these ridiculous traps. I was like, brother, it's time. Don't come in here and do this anymore. Because your traps look so fucking weird, bro. You're like,
well, there was this machine when I had a 24-hour fitness membership and I was close to one. Like there was this, well, not a machine, but it was just what I guess it's a machine, whatever you want to call it. But it's like I would throw 345s on each side, so it's 135 on each side. Grab it, and then I would do shoulder raises, like trap raises. And like, dude, that shit built up a lot. And like, that's the only reason I can still do it to this day is because I did it so hard back then, kind of deal. And it's like, it still works.
Your muscle memory will retain your strength.
It's crazy.
Your strength will go away. The strength memory will keep the form, will keep and you can get it back quick as shit.
It's crazy. Like I've done it. I've done that where I was like, I go and I work for I put in, some like weight work for a couple of weeks, and it's like, oh man, like all of a sudden I'll go to flex and my arms are like feel like they're twice as big as they were like a week ago.
Up because muscle memory, your muscles ready to get that fuel back. It's stretched, it's ready to retain what it used to,
absolutely. But it's like and I've been saying this to Jeff for at least basically since I kind of started doing this live streaming stuff a lot more. But it's like I would like to do like a video series on Patreon and be like, let's do a Monday through Friday workout, or a Monday Thursday, or Monday Wednesday Friday, like a three kind of deal. Well, I need to get like something that can hold my camera, so I'm not just sitting there like just doing this shit. And I'm just like, I mean, I can, but
what I got behind me right here? I got for like $10. I got these little fucking stands at Walmart, and they got the fucking ring circles on them. It might have been $20, but it was on clearance.
Yeah, it's the ring. It's the ring lights.
Holds the fucking your camera. It's got a little ring light around.
What I use is literally my. What I use is my old mic stands, like for a band and stuff. So I have like mic stands. You got mic stands. They don't hold camera, like they don't hold my phone. They like, I mean, it's maybe you can't see it right here, but I mean, my mic is literally right here now, because now it sounds a lot better right here. So
find someone's got like one of them window things, the suction cup windows. Take the suction cup off and try to transition it to something like this. So I got a spin on there, some kind of spindle, and mechanic the shit out of that motherfucker. Fabricate.
Yeah, there's ways to do it. I just didn't really think about like
fabricating shit in his hands.
Like I never looked at this as like something that I want to like film my life around, or whatever. But I'm realizing like, if you want to get into it, you got to kind of get outside. You got to get outside of your comfort zone. And like I'm not somebody who takes pictures. I don't do a lot of videos like of myself, like just out and whatever, like
self-promotion
picture. Yeah, like I'm not that kind of person. But now that I'm doing this stuff, I'm like, fuck, I gotta learn to step outside of that comfort zone and just go ahead and fucking let it ride and see what happens.
We could do a photo shoot.
And I'm surrounded by awesome people online anyways, who are like, it's like I got someone like Jeff right here who is like, probably world-class freaking lifter out there. Like, it's like, wait, I have access to somebody like this. I can just talk to you and you can actually give me advice. Yeah, I'm going to take your advice other than some random dipshit I meet at like the fucking closest gym that I'm around. Like this guy's clearly knows what he's doing. So it's like, yeah, take this guy's advice.
I want to buy Photoshop for us because you know how Film Threat, the Alan.
Hey, dude, Canva does it. Canva does it,
You know
man.
how they do that shit, like,
Maybe I can
the
maybe I can send you the
bodybuilding
link.
Maybe
Maybe I can send you the link.
bodybuilders, or if it's like a gay movie, we could both be gay. They do the funniest shit. Alan and Chris on Film Threat. Whatever the movie is, it's Alan and Chris's head. So if it's a guy and a girl about to kiss, it's
That's
Alan and Chris.
actually I actually know what programs those are. A friend of mine sent it to me, and I just don't know. I don't know how to use those
I'll figure
programs.
it out.
I'll send you the names of them, and
Again,
then
I'm a
if you want to
gamer,
make some videos on it, you know, or like
I played
you know,
Dreams. I don't know if you ever played that, but
hold on, we
Dreams.
got Rafa Baldi in the house. What's up, Rafa? Hey man, how you doing out there? Would you say it was Portugal, right? That's what
Yep.
you said you're at? Portugal,
Yeah.
dude. Like
Way to start remembering.
how you doing out there? Yeah, I gotta work on the old memory thing, you know.
Yeah, because this is my first laptop, you know, and we're like you're saying, we don't take pictures of ourselves to promote us and get us out there.
I don't feel most men ever do. Like most men
but
don't.
they do.
Like
you got to take a screenshot of
well,
your head.
now they
Disrespect
fucking
takes
do.
so many pictures. You know what I mean? Dr. Disrespect is the biggest streamer in the world. He's always taking a picture of himself flexing or looking at the camera or doing something. It's promotion. You got
yeah,
to.
yeah.
You know
I mean, once you're that big or what, like I understand the concept. I'm just like, oh man, like I'm like, do I want to show myself out there that much? Like, don't get me wrong. It's like I feel like I have pretty awesome fucking tattoos I'd like to show out there to the world or whatever. But it's like I need to get the body back in shape. You know, I'm not in the worst shape of my life, but it's like I'm also not anywhere. I'm not anywhere near the best shape either.
You turned 36, right?
I just turned 36 about a
week ago.
Just under 2 weeks ago. It was May 3rd. May 3rd is my birthday.
Happy birthday, Syfaxx. It's Syfaxx's birthday. Happy birthday, Syfaxx.
Did you see that? Did you see that? And I think
it was a week ago. Happy birthday, Syfaxx.
No, I can't remember whose stream that was on, but I was like, yeah, like, oh yeah, no, I met him on my birthday stream, and everyone's like, it's Syfaxx's birthday, and all of a sudden, it's just
happy birthday,
like
Syfaxx.
their whole chat was flooded with like, happy birthday, Syfaxx, and I was like, where the fuck are you guys on my birthday stream? Like, what the fuck?
You're like, maybe I should be doing. Hey, this fucking rate. Let's redo a birthday stream. You guys can send me a fucking birthday gift now, huh?
Well, I was even joking around with them. I was just like, dude, every other weekend, I'm just going to sit there and be like, it's my birthday again. And then we'll just see what happens and see if I can grift the shit out of that.
That's like, you know, when we were kids, we used to go to neighbor's house. My neighbor was cool as shit. It was burnout. Me and my, we always get burnt when we go to knock his door and be like, trick or treat. He'd be like, man, hold up. And he go and get some little Debbie to give to us because we be high as fuck smoking weed out in front of our. And I know, it ain't fucking Halloween, man. I know, but trick or treat, man. What's up?
Let me go ahead and check in on some of the other streams that are still going. I'm assuming DA is probably going. I mean, we could stream snipe some people like Cinevere. Like I'm glad Cinevere's back. Like I don't know if you like. I don't know if she was messaging you, but it's like she hit me up when she was really sick, and she was just like, "Hey, I'm not doing good," to the point where like. Well, I'm not going to discuss her like, full details, but she wasn't feeling well, and then I mean she did leave a message out there to people, but you know I was like, shit, man, I haven't heard from her for a few days. Like I hope you're all right. And then she started streaming again. I was like, oh, cool, thank you. Like I every time I hear that stuff, whether it's a streamer or a friend or whatever, like well, streamers are friends now. Like people on the internet are now friends. So I'm just like I get kind of worried, and then I'm like, dude, I didn't hear from you for a couple of days. I hope everything's good.
It's just like work, you know. And this is really like personal. You're in my living room. I can get here as fast as I can, but if I'm down and I'm not around for 3 or 4 days, it's probably because I got the flu. I got the fucking the shits.
Yeah, but it's like in the background, like I can if I can message you directly because I know I can you and or to Jeff or whatever, or people like Senator. There's like I have ways to contact these people that maybe other people don't, and that's fine. That's because you know we've become friends. And it's like when you don't hear from them, when you ask them something simple like, "Hey, are you okay?" and all of a sudden you don't hear back, you start getting kind of worried, and it's like, oh shit.
Our boy Syfaxx
I
got a
hope you're
connection.
okay.
I'm watching DA stream. They're like, do you know who Staccato is? Oh, it's The Rock's dentist. He lives next door to Chris Rock. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? He's like a dentist to the stars. Oh, he's like, oh, DA's like, man, we need to hang out sometime whenever you want to hang out. Oh, hit Syfaxx up. He got my number. Okay, I'll do that. I'm like,
yeah, dude, I oddly have so many people's number.
Hey, you want the number? It's right here. How much you want? It's like you got a cell phone.
I literally
Rolodex.
like I feel like I talk about stuff like that a lot, and I'm like, I understand that people would be like skeptical, would be like, you don't know that person, whatever, and then all of a sudden there's a picture with me next to them, whatever, and it's like I don't know, like I just run into these people, and they're when you meet me in real life, I'm a very chill, open book kind of person. Like I don't know, I give off good vibes, I guess, and people are just like, yeah, here, man, here's my number, and I'm just like, you realize, like, I don't even do YouTube, you just gave me your number or whatever. And there's been times where it's like female streamers who are married or whatever, so it's nothing like that, you know, just trying to throw that out the window, but they're just like, no, I trust you having my number because you're cool and you're chill, and the situation that we're around here, like say you're down in like San Diego Comic-Con, it's like, I know I can call you because you're reliable. Like I'm like the reliable person around all the time. Just like, dude, if Syfaxx is around, we can hit him up, and then he knows where everyone's at because I'm paying attention to everything all the time. That's even what I did in Vegas. And people were probably, I wouldn't be surprised if people thought in Vegas that it was like, oh, that guy's like, he's not having a good time. I'm like, it's not that I'm not having a good time. It's just like, I've had to watch my friends' kids before. So I understand what it's like to wrangle drunks. Like, you know, so I'm like, let me figure out where everyone's at, make sure everyone's good, and make sure everyone gets home safe. Like I don't know. I've gotten to that point where I'm just like, I'm not the one to be like, let me be the one to be wild and crazy. Like, I don't know.
If I get kicked off for some reason,
your 30s,
I'm having a horrible thunderstorm. I thought I was having fucking bomb blown up outside. I was like, what the fuck is that? And it's like fucking crazy thunder right now and lightning. I'm like, holy shit. So something happened. That's why.
Dude, are you smelling bacon? It might be a seizure. Like,
you ever see I put that one shit on because I play Bloodborne, the FromSoft games. You know, everybody's like, Bloodborne, that name is not that good. It's all right. It's mid. And they have a fucking meme of Joel. It says every time somebody said Bloodborne mid, Joel act like he's having a heart attack.
Dude, so I mean, we'll play some stuff here in a little bit. I'm kind of waiting to see it, like when DA's stream ends, if we get like an influx of people, and then we can start so I'm just going to be talking for a minute. I mean, if nothing happens within the next like 15 minutes, I'm assuming he's still going. It seems like he's still going. Cinevere's probably just going to keep going because she kind of just barely started.
So I don't watch it. We'll watch Shinny.
Yeah. So even like Derek is still live right now with 90 people. So it's like when he finally ends his stuff, we might get like an influx of people. So then we can start bringing up whatever kind of topics. Because Jeff brought to my attention, there's actually a really good trailer that came out today, and I do want to watch it. It's Nobody 2.
Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah, we can straight up stream snipe Cinevere. She's awesome. She's so funny. Like just her reactions and stuff. I'm like, this is why you get a girl like this on your streams, is because their kind of reactions, like but it's also genuine, and
they're genuine.
It's not like you can tell she's genuinely exciting. Like she's excited about what's happening.
VTubing is a different market.
That's kind of rare.
It's crazy. Like I've never seen like those
Rafa Balde. Wait, there's a Nobody 2 coming out? Yes, there is. We're gonna play the trailer for it. Like, but what time are you gonna be kicking it around for a while, Rafa Balde? I mean, we can play it now. We can play it again.
We're just waiting for the chat to build up, Rafa. You know, because everybody's here. We figure out. I put some titties on the screen.
I wanted to start this now so that when DA probably ends his, like usually he barely goes after 12 o'clock.
He barely ever goes out to this time, so that's why it's like, we're gonna keep this consistent schedule. Just because somebody else
once his ends, because a lot of like I don't know, I'm connected to like DA's channel because that's where I got my bearings and everything.
Yes.
And so when that dies down, when that dies down, maybe we'll get like, even though like I don't think he can raid my channel because my channel does not monetized or anything. So I think you need to have a certain amount of people. So then you can set that up to where it's like, hey, let's raid over to Syfaxx's, whatever. But he can still shout it out. And if 5 to 10 people show up, cool, that's better. Like, I don't know. When I do stuff like this, even this late at night, usually we get like, I don't know, anywhere from 5 to 20 people, give or take. And that's for my 200 or just about 200 person subscriber
just
count
about.
channel.
You're one subscriber away from 200.
Yeah. Dude, I hit 200 on the last one, and then I lost.
You went down to 198. Then you got
I was like, motherfucker. Dude, I was like, of course.
I guarantee you get 200
of
today.
Course.
Then tomorrow you'll be back down to like 198.
Well, what I want to do is I want to hit like 202 because then I know that I'll be stuck at 200 after, and then continue on the grind from there. But even DA pointed out, it's like, yeah, you just simply need to do more videos and maybe do some shorts. And I'm like, yeah, it's just the stuff like I don't know, man. I don't. It's not that I don't like reading articles. It's just, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of that stuff like I kind of don't care about. You know what I mean? I'm just like, okay, like I can react to it on other people's stuff.
Okay, so here's the question why we're talking about this. We want to make shorts, right? You know how you taught me how to make a screenshot, capture a video, so that can I capture it like on my PlayStation? If we did something cool and I was like, that's funny as shit, I want to capture the last 30 seconds of what we just said. Can I go back and like capture recent?
Well, the easiest way to do that is, do you have OBS?
I don't, but I mean, I think if I do the screenshot thing right now, I can record, right? How long will it let me record that?
No. It doesn't record. Like the screenshot is literally just a screenshot. It doesn't record anything. It's just it's a still frame of whatever you're looking at.
But when I hit the control window S thing, is that what it was? Yeah, it brings up like a picture and a camcorder. And
I mean, maybe there's I've never tried that feature. But what I do is I open up OBS and if you hit OBS, I can walk you through on how, like, that's how I make all my clips. I use OBS and then I capture whatever I'm watching, and then I use CapCut to cut it down to whatever I want the clip size to be and everything like that. Like it's there's a couple steps to it, but it's pretty. I want to say it's probably one of the easier things I've ever learned doing any of this.
Yeah, so, I mean, a lot of the people that we hang out with and that are listening to this either don't do it or just getting into it themselves, like even Cinevere, so all these little tips help out.
Cinevere is actually, she's been giving me tips on a new program that I'm trying to learn instead of CapCut, which is
DK told me he changed his mic settings earlier. He said we should go watch his video.
DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve is what she uses, and she was like, and she gave me a couple tips on that, and that's actually what even Andy from Hold My DualShock was telling me. He's like, hey, use this. And I was like, fuck, I just need to get used to that. And even Arza from Arza Chats or whatever, like that guy was like, he's like, this is what I use. So a lot of people are using DaVinci. And I'm like, damn it, I learned CapCut. And CapCut is so easy. But after like all that band stuff started to happen and like CapCut kind of got thrown out for like literally only like 2 days, when it came back, and they came back with all this bullshit, and it's annoying. So now I just need to take the time to relearn a new program, which that's not that big of a deal. But I'm going to use the restroom real quick and grab a beer. So if you guys can hold it down. Why can't we hear Cinevere? What is going on?
Because I had the music turned down because I figured we'd I mean,
well, with that being said, we have Hustle Bones just showed up. What's up?
Oh, well, that's great.
We'll
go.
I want to make sure she went to that.
Happy birthday, sweet.
Now you can hear it, can you?
Care, sweetheart.
Syfaxx, bro. What the fuck is this AI hentai girl? This is Cinevere. Cinevere is
One of the homies.
she's a VTuber, but she's one of the good ones. You know what I mean?
She's one of the homies.
Very cool.
She's
Nice
fucking
set.
awesome. She's awesome.
She got some jiggle physics going on, so not a bad
Yeah,
view. You
but
know
not-
what I mean? Yeah, we got you. I go to the bathroom. Go do your
But on
thing, man.
top of that, I'll be right back.
Yeah, because talking about settings, Jeff, DK Bones down here last night. I think he was listening with us, and I was telling him about his microphone. He told me he actually changed it today. So I think we should go check out DK's video real quick. We love you, Sid.
Oh, yeah, why not?
You know, let's
Yeah,
go check
let's
out
do it.
DK's. And he said he changed his microphone settings. I said, well, let's see what it sounds like.
Yeah, Rockefeller, I'm going to start rocking from my spouse's laptop because
should,
we have a
man.
new laptop, and just to clean it up because I'm on a fucking Android.
I was like, why am I not subscribed to DK? I was. Why did I get unsubscribed? Let's find out. What's his newest video? 5 hours? Probably this one. Here we go. Let's see what it sounds like. No, not default player. Theater mode.
DA is still going.
Going on, everybody. It's your boy DK Bones.
Much better. And it sounds low. It's low. I watch.
Coming at you
Super.
with this F1 movie
Much
trailer.
fucking
I guess
better.
They had another trailer.
I can hear you now, DK. Look at that.
Coming from one of my favorite source
Much better,
topic
DK.
areas,
I don't know
comicbookmovie.com.
about y'all, but I can hear that perfectly.
F1 the movie, Pulse
Yeah, it sounds
Pounding,
good.
new trailer released for Top Gun.
It was
Maverick
it was
director,
probably
Formula
25%
movie.
this
And speaking of Top Gun,
level. It used to be like, hey, what up?
Tom
Who's
Cruise.
Top Gun?
Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt.
You could barely hear him.
When Brad Pitt first started out, he
Way to
made a
take
lot of
the
movies, but
construct
recently these guys
criticism.
scaled
Not
back
trying to
because they,
break
to me,
up
I think
fill
they
everybody
make
up.
quality movies as
Understood the
actors
assignment? GG's.
compared to some of these other
Way fucking better.
actors. I'm not going to say any names. Make multiple movies in a
Check
year.
out DK Bones,
But
man.
the
He's awesome as
movies,
fuck.
one movie is good, the one is okay, one is bad. But
We'll turn that down because when I go back to watching, where's DA right now with Stream Sniping? See how much longer he got on his shit.
DA is still going.
He's still going. Man,
Yeah, I heard
ain't
that.
playing.
That was DK Bones, right?
Yeah, it sounded good, didn't it?
Yeah, it sounded better than the last time I've heard him or whatever.
Exactly. He did.
But I
did.
would just say like maybe up the bass a little bit, just put a little bit. I mean that might just that just sounds like his voice unfiltered. I mean you don't have to filter your voice, but it's like throw a little bass into there so it takes out like when his voice gets a little high, it starts clipping the mic. Some people's just voices that whatever. If you start talking a little whatever, all of a sudden it starts kind of. It just clips whatever. So I would just like up the bass in there, and that kind of helps with lowering that. Other than that, it sounds fucking great. Syfaxx, all about that bass, no trouble. All about that bass, no trouble, no trouble. Now I have a lot of like my voice naturally in not just on here, but in general is very gravelly. Like it sounds like I've been smoking cigarettes and fucking drinking whiskey for 15 years, which is accurate, like, but I've tried to give up the cigarettes and stuff, which those are gone. But now I'm on to this other form of nicotine, and now this is the next thing I got to kick. And then I don't want to say alcohol because I don't know. I have a good time drinking alcohol. It's a lot of fun. But I don't know what happened to Rockefeller, but he has a way to come back. He was saying that the thunderstorms might take him out. So maybe his building got zapped. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe his internet got nuked.
Yeah, you were saying DA is still going.
I'm watching him on the TV. Yeah, they're in this death spiral of Nintendo, and all the guys I asked to come over, like Hold My DualShock Andy and John.
Yeah, they're gonna watch the bigger streams. I totally understand that. That's no problem. Like,
but
I usually try to do these streams when those type of streams end, and I'll be like, hey, in 15 minutes after you're done with this, come over to here. But I've noticed at a certain time frame or whatever, people are just literally just check out in general. So I'm like, well, let me go ahead and start it up. And so I understand even just having like a low view count right now, like that's not a big deal. Whatever. Even technically, with just the amount of subscribers that I have, just having three, like having more than one person, because one person is probably me watching myself. You know what I mean? Like, so having more than that is a win in general. But when you have people like Cinevere and DA going at the same time, like those are two streamers on, I want to say, this side of the internet, who a lot of those people do kind of rock with this channel or whatever. Yeah, when those two are going, like they're gonna go to the bigger streamer, you know, until I can start competing out there. I can become a big streamer as well.
Yeah, but it was good synergy, and I was talking to folks in the chat. I'm like, hey, Syfaxx is doing an after party. Everybody jump over. And I got very positive comments from maybe 4 or 5 guys in the chat. Said, yeah, we'll be over when this is over.
Yeah, once their stuff is done, like we'll see these numbers boost to even if it's only like 10 to 15 or whatever. Like for like I said, for my channel, that's an absolute win. No problem. It seems like the storm actually took him out. Rockefeller says, "Storm is brewing. Thunder, hear the thunder, lightning and the thunder." Yeah, I know what you're talking about. A lot of them will definitely join after. Yes. I'm not worried about that, but that's why I'm. It's not that I don't want to jump into topics, but because they're not here yet, and because Rafa Balde, you are, and you haven't seen the trailer for Nobody. If you were watching, I'm gonna go ahead and play the Nobody 2 trailer specifically for you, buddy. Let's go ahead and pull that up.
It's a good trailer
because it's actually a fantastic trailer. So we'll go ahead and play this trailer. Let's go ahead and share the screen here. And bam. Let me check that out. Okay, cool. So this is a Nobody 2 trailer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and play the whole thing. Let's just watch it. Right, here we go.
Let's do it.
I've come to terms with the fact that you don't have an average job.
You guys having fun at the convention?
But we haven't seen you in months.
What happened to your eye?
Somebody found me at the game.
What game?
The one you missed.
And summer break's just a few days away.
We should do something. Strictly family time.
Come on, kids. It can be an adventure.
Let's do this.
I am just so happy to be all together.
Hey, city boy.
Hey.
Get out of here. Let's go right now.
I understand protecting your sister, but there are other ways to handle things. I left my phone.
What? No.
Yo, I like your way better.
What the hell, Hutch? On our first date?
I think I stumbled into something.
You're vacationing in an old bootlegging route, full of drugs, crooked cops, and one woman who controls it all. You didn't take your family there, did you?
Yeah.
You wanted to de-escalate the situation.
De-escalate. No escalating. Guys, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm here on vacation.
Find this nobody.
Scorched earth.
I just want a break.
There's no way you were just some family man.
We all have different sides. But most of all, you're a dad. Go fix this shit.
I told you that I'm on fucking vacation!
Outstanding.
Yeah, that is the trailer for Nobody 2. I think it looks like a lot of fun. You know what? And having someone like Bob Odenkirk, like he's an unassuming badass, which is great. Like I kind of always love stories like that, or like seeing that in general on like either whether it's in a TV show and or a movie, where it's like, yeah, this guy's, he's just like, I'm a regular dude like that. That's why Nobody worked at the beginning, because he's like, he was like mad about taking out the trash or whatever, and then all of a sudden he's like, actually, I'm a fucking CIA agent and or whatever, like an ex like badass type of deal, and he just like starts fucking people up. And it's like, okay, that kind of stuff works for me, man. I love that. I have a good time with those type of movies in general. Hold on, we got a few new people coming out. Well, it looks like it's going to be pretty fun, just like the first one. Yes, I'm assuming so. Rafa Baldi's like, hey man, I appreciate you even just showing up, man. Of course, like that was a private screening, just basically just for you. Like, let's see here. We also got Hold My DualShock. How's it, Rafa Baldi? So you're getting a shout out from Hold My DualShock. You got Valerie Mosley. What's up, Valerie? How you doing tonight, sweetheart? Hopefully you are doing good.
Hi, Valerie.
What's up, Valerie? So here we got another one from Hold My DualShock. Bob Odenkirk is also a major car collector. He even has doubles and triples of his favorite cars, so they stay mint. I don't know what that has to do with the trailer, but that's an interesting fact. Like, I don't know. He seems just like he seems just like it's taken like the regular guy, or like, because we all know him from either Saul, like he's basically Saul from Breaking Bad, and then what was it called? It's Saul something, like what was the spinoff thing? It was like something Saul or whatever. And so he's like the sleazy lawyer guy, and we've all seen him in that. Better Call Saul. There we go.
Yeah.
Better Call Saul. And so yeah, that makes sense. But Rockefeller is asking if he's backstage. Yes, you are. Can you not add yourself? What's up, dude?
There's a storm and everything went out. I'm on my phone. I use my like Bluetooth headset to talk, so I probably sound different. And actually, I've never signed into my phone, so my picture's not even on there. I don't know how to fucking put my picture.
Your picture's not there, but you sound roughly the same. Yeah.
Okay. I'm on some Sony wireless headsets.
Ames S says Jeff, mate. Okay. There you
Cheers,
go.
brother.
Dang, Syfaxx, let that rigger know. Like, or like
somebody said earlier,
what's going on?
They was talking about John Cena. I was like, all I've heard on the internet lately is about the N-word and how you shouldn't say. Some white girl said the N-word and Kanye said this and that. It's like the other day we're talking about John Cena fighting, and Negro Snape said, I remember when John Cena used to be a wigger. I was like, can you say that? Negro Snape crazy as shit.
Yeah. You can say, technically you can say whatever the fuck you want. It's just a matter of how people are going to respond to it. Like,
exactly. It's like
that's
because he used to be all into hip hop and act like he was a rapper and shit like that.
That's the point of free speech.
The best comment.
Well, apparently, the point of free speech is be able to say whatever the fuck you want.
When I was watching Piers Morgan earlier, they were talking about Kanye's song, and what is it? HNHH.
No, it's just HH.
Well, apparently, when they were like talking about it, one of the guys wanted to look at it. Was like they want to look at the fucking lyrics just to be able, because they don't listen to the music.
So
and
I
they
showed
couldn't
it to
find
a,
the fucking lyrics online.
dude. I showed it to a friend of mine who has like he's not online anywhere close to the way that I am or whatever. And so he was like, when I played it for him, I was like, dude, did you hear the new Kanye song? He's like, no, like he had no idea what was going on. I was like, check this shit out. And I just fucking I played the song and he was just like he was laughing at the first type of like the lyrics at the beginning. It's like, oh, they tried to
Then
take
about a
away
minute
my
and a half
children,
in.
whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like N bomb, and it's like what the fuck? He was just like I could see it on his face. He was like, what? And now, like it's been about 2 days since I showed it to him, and he's just sitting there, and he's just like, he randomly just drops that out of nowhere. He's just like,
one of his favorite albums that he did of him is
laughing because it's so ridiculous. Like it's so ridiculous, you almost can't believe it. Like
he's
it's
shock and
so
awe.
absurd.
He does some funny shit, and he always has something funny to say. And in one of like the Dark Twisted Fantasies, that's my favorite album he did, My Dark Twisted Fantasy. He said one thing, the same people that tried to blackball me forgot about two things, my black balls. He's always said controversial, fucking hilarious shit. You know what I mean?
Joseph Landry, you're playing the new Kanye songs? I'm out. No, I'm not. I'm not playing that song on here. No,
we're not playing that.
I'm gonna act it out though. I'm gonna act it out.
We got copyright hit for fucking for Spider-Man Noir
on the stream. I think we can we can make it work. We can make it work.
We're not John Cena. We're not getting away with that.
Syfaxx Hustle Bones wants to join.
Hustle Bones, how do I join? Hey man, all you need to do, and I've said this on other streams, whatever, just hit me up on X at Gallows the Media. So like that, like my symbol there that says Gallows Media and that says Syfaxx. Gallows at Gallows the Media is my actual Twitter handle. Just go ahead and follow me on there, and once I see that you followed me, I will follow you back, and you can message me or I'll send you the link. I have no problem bringing on anybody, so feel free to go ahead and use that to your advantage. Jump on here. You can use it to promote yourself. You can join just to join the conversation. Whatever you want to do. The only thing that I ask is make sure your mic, even if you have a bad mic or whatever, just learn how to use the mute button. So say what you want to say and then mute yourself if you have a bad mic. If you have a decent mic, it's all good. It's all good.
And he likes when you use breath mints before you kiss him too.
Oh dang, no X. Oh well. Wait, do you have Discord? If you have Discord, I can you can hit me up on Discord as well. I try not to use it just because if I open Discord before I open up like StreamYards or whatever, it fucks with my mic. So like it takes it's a whole thing. You have to do it in a certain order. But since I'm already running and going right now, it won't be a big deal. But what kind of things do you use? I have no problem bringing you on. I would love to bring you on, man. It's all good. Psycher Mantis. Hey, how you doing, Psycher? Hey, do you want a link to the stream? Like you can get a link.
I'm getting a link right now. I'm about to switch. And I think I got internet back. Here I come again on my own.
We'll bring the proper Rockefeller on here.
Kick that ass over. Kick this fucking motherfucker. Kick him. He's a piece of shit.
Hustle Bones is proper drunk.
All right, I can turn that down. I can actually hear it. Can you guys hear me now?
He says, "Nah, but I got you. I'll try again when I'm not hammered." Hey, man, like anytime I'm live or whatever, like I've even someone like right here, Psycher Mantis. I was telling him, he was like, "Dude, I don't really do the Twitter thing," and I was like, "Dude, it's the easiest way for people to be able to shoot you a link to whatever thing they're doing a live stream on. It's the easiest thing."
Andy, yeah, jump on board.
Myself on stream. No, we don't do that for people like you with your almost 5,000 subscribers. We don't do that, Andy. No, we don't do that here. Even though I'm still, actually, I don't know if I should eat any of that beef jerky you gave me. It's been a minute, but
questionable.
It's become questionable jerky, but I still have it. I'm just like, I might just frame it somewhere. I'm just like,
I hold it every night when I get to bed, and I think of you, Andy.
Yeah, I stroke it. Oh God, definitely clip me for that.
I would, but I don't think I was recording because I didn't have my camera. I was recording stuff earlier to do the, but and it was working. So I'm gonna do that again. You hit the window, you hit shift, you hit S, people all at the same time, right? Andy taught me that. Speak of the devil, he shall appear. And then we did hit record like that.
Andy's fucking awesome, man. Especially like he's up
Andy,
at our times of night, And
so
with
what I'm
that
doing
being
is
said,
Andy.
hold on, let me shoot the link to hold my DualShock.
Because
So
anybody
if
else
Andy
can
wants to
answer
jump
this,
on.
Nestor says, "Hey, at least you reached 200." I told my dad to sub to you. Awesome, Nestor. Syfaxx at 200. How long? It won't be long until he's back at 199. Probably 99. Period.
You shut your fucking mouth, all right? Like don't jinx me with that bullshit. I hit 200. I think it was like literally last night or whatever, and or maybe I guess 2 nights ago now because it's technically Tuesday morning, but or whatever. But it's like Jesus Christ, dude. I knew it too because Jeff was like, "Oh, you hit 200," and I was like, "Don't." Like I'm gonna celebrate it, but I know it's gonna go down. And like literally, when I woke up, it was 199. I was like, okay, that's not that bad. And then as the day progressed, it was like 198, and I'm like, son of a bitch. Just keep. I need to make more videos. Like I'm not gonna lie. I prefer to do live streams. I like talking to all you guys. I just like having the conversation going and everything. But I do realize it doesn't garner subscribers. It just like the people who are watching this are people who are already going to be watching this type of deal.
So what you need to do is go get like a track phone, like a Boost, one of the cheapest fucking prepaid phones there is. Something you don't even give a shit about, like $10, right? Put some like $10 on it, and then you can have a ticker going across. Say call now, and just have random people call and be like, hey, you're on live with hanging with Syfaxx. What do you want to say? But you know what, Syfaxx? I think you're fucking okay. Wrong number. And we and just call back.
Told my dad to sub to you. This is what's crazy is like, dude, I sub anybody I've streamed with or anybody I talk to for the most part. If you have a channel, I'll sub to you. Don't get me wrong. I'm probably not watching all your videos. I'm not gonna lie about that. But I'll stay subscribed to you. Like that's not a problem to me. Like I'll stay subscribed to you. That's what gets to me. I'm just like, I don't know, maybe people don't have that kind of mindset. Like once you're subbed, it's like it'd be one thing if all of a sudden I made a video and it was like extremely offensive to something that you're morally opposed against or something. It's just like all of a sudden I came out and it was just like, I don't know. I'm like, dude, this new Kanye song, Kanye song is the shit, and I agree with it 100%. It's like saying something like that would be fucking ridiculous, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm probably gonna lose like 5 to 10 fucking people saying something like that because that's ridiculous. But I'm like, well, if I'm not actually dropping videos, the only thing that I've been doing is kind of like doing streams and jumping on other people's streams. I'm like, why would you leave me like that? Why? I don't understand. It's so sad. But
I can't believe Amazon fucking striked you for that thing, man. That's fucking hilarious.
Dude, hold on. So before I read that comment, dude, that was ridiculous. So I was like, I was looking at because I check my YouTube analytics at least like once a day, whatever. And I was just like, well, why didn't I gain like some hours from that one? And then I clicked on the video and I'm like, oh, the video just straight up says blocked. Like it blocks the whole video. And it was like, it says like worldwide block. And I was like, I've never seen that before. Like I get copyright strike, or copyright stuff all the time just because whatever. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm not making any money off of this. So who gives a shit? I've never had to say your content is blocked. And it was from a 30-second Spider-Man Noir trailer.
Now that's what happened. That's what happened to me on Star Wars Day. But it was the company that uploaded the video. It wasn't Disney. It was a company that owned the video hit at me. I appealed it, and I remember I told you like 2 days ago they came back. This won't go away. This is Amazon doing it. If it hit it that fast, they have the owners of it. They put it out. It's Amazon. You can appeal that shit.
I just find that kind of crazy in general that like any of these companies would strike people in general, because it's like you're technically getting free promotion. Because even just earlier, like Rafa Balde was like, there's a Nobody 2 trailer out. He didn't know about that. I played it for him. Like, cool, you just got free promotion. Sure, that's only one person, but imagine that on a wider scale with, as many creators that there are out there, and the creators are usually on top of all this stuff. You're reaching, thousands of people that the trailer actually did not reach. And to sit there and be like, fuck you, like let me backhand you over it. It's like, well, it kind of makes you not want to showcase their stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's a stupid ideal that they're living by, kind of thing. I understand a lot of it is actually done by AI. It's not actually the company doing it, but it's still stupid. I would say like anything online should be. It's not that it should be free use. I mean, it should be like, as long as you're not using it to like monetize something, like say like, oh, here's my new t-shirt company, and then all of a sudden you start blasting Guns N' Roses in the background or some shit.
Copyright claim.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, yeah, like duh, like that's ridiculous.
It is a good trailer. I'm not gonna lie, that's Spider-Man Noir. So if I own that shit, I'd be like, nah, man, I put a lot of that.
It's a good teaser. It's almost worth getting hit by it, but it ended up being a 4-hour stream, and I'm like, well, shit, I need that 4 hours of watch time. So I'm like, I just hit that. It tells you to do the button, or it's like, oh, trim this out, and I was like, okay, cool, that's fine, whatever. 30 seconds, because it was like 3 hours and 1 second in to 3 hours and 34 seconds in, and I was like, dude, 34 seconds, I have to trim that out just to get my 4 hours back. This is retarded. Like,
was he really born in 64? Jeff Bezos, CEO, entrepreneur, born in 1964. Jeffrey Bezos. Really? I guess that's right. He'd be 20 years old. Yeah, I guess that's right.
With that being said, let me see here. Man.
Turn around and tell those people. Tell them, I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women.
We got Psycher M, Alex. that was your intro, bro.
You don't like men's no more. I'm proud of you.
And like, I don't have an intro for the next person because I didn't actually know he was actually going to show up. But since he's here, I'm going to go ahead and play a random anime clip. Here we go.
Can I see some ID? Just kidding.
With the shotgun blast!
What the hell was that, man?
With that, we got DA, dude.
What's up, man?
What's up, DA?
Better anime than that, man.
Hey, what's going on?
Chat for him coming in.
I'm like, wait a minute.
I didn't have any random. Dude, I didn't know you were showing up. I would have made a.
You sent me the link.
Yes, doesn't mean you're gonna click on it. Come on, you just ended a 2.5 hour stream. I didn't expect you to be like, by the way, I'm gonna jump on. But yes, we have DA in the house. Yeah. I mean,
what y'all talking about, man?
So far, like a whole lot of just randomness. Like we actually just went over the Nobody 2 trailer, but I'm down to play it again if you guys want to react to it. Have you guys seen it? DA,
play it again for DA.
Yeah, I saw it. It's good, man. I'm like, look, I love the first Nobody was dope, man. I love that first one, man. It's great. It's
Just
great.
an unsuspecting guy like Bob Odenkirk to all of a sudden do like action was that
Yeah.
alone is surprising. Then to have him actually pull it off, another surprise. Like Jesus Christ, like he sells whatever he's doing, which is great. Like it was pretty fantastic. And to see this
Yeah.
trailer, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, like obviously they're leaning into it seems like a little bit more of the cheesy concept to it, but I'm here for it. Like they're just gonna embrace the kind of ridiculousness about it and just go for it. So
I'm all in. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it for sure. But yeah, what's up, Alex? How you doing tonight?
What's going on, brother? How you been?
Good. Like obviously, Da, you know Alex, right? You've met him a few times.
We met him. I think, yeah,
We
for
hung out
sure.
at Burbank. We hang out at the Sky Bar. I see
Yep,
you.
yep. I remember you. Yeah, what's up, man?
How you been?
Yeah.
Right on. So yes, with that being said, geez, hold on. There's something in the background. Okay. I didn't expect like actually people to not I expected people to show up in the chat. I didn't expect so many people to show up on the stream. So I'm a little I don't want to say overwhelmed. I'm just underprepared. Like, but with that being said, like how was your stream going, DA? Like I was listening to yours and Cinevere's at the same time, so I was kind of back and forth. But it sounded like obviously, I mean, you went on till what 12:30-ish, give or take. And
Yeah, I'm like I could have kept going, but you know, like I'm not going to stay long here. I got to get some rest.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good, man. A good stream. You know, we talked a lot about. I probably stayed on Star Wars a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I got to do a video about that Filoni wall situation where Filoni basically is destroying the franchise from within. I got to do a video on that. So I probably stayed a little bit too long on that, but look, I'm really looking forward to the Superman tomorrow, man. I'm really looking
Dude,
forward.
yeah, the trailer, like I'll be up. I'll be up if you
I
want
sent you the link.
somebody.
You already got a link. I
Okay,
sent one
cool,
for
cool.
you. I sent one for Hold My Dual Shocks tees, Kata. So you know, I sent it out. If you guys join in, great. If not, that's cool too. No
Well,
worries.
while I got you here, like Rockefeller
Yeah.
Plaza here, my co-host, he's a good people man, and he's actually a huge fan of like Andor and stuff like that. If
Okay.
if at any point you would like another voice in the opinion of whatever you guys are talking about, specifically probably more Star Wars related, he'd be
You
a
a
good
Star
person.
Wars fan, Rockefeller?
I think he's making coffee at the moment, but that's what he says in the private chat.
Okay.
But
Yeah, no. I can shoot him a link because like you don't really talk Star Wars like I want you to.
no, well, I'm just
You
I'm not
always like
I'm not the fan. I'm not the fan of it.
You
Like,
lack on the Star Wars content, so I'll be like, damn, who else can I talk Star Wars with? I know I could get Hold My Dual Shocks.
Rockefeller'd be a good one. He'd be a good one. He likes
hey,
that
look,
stuff.
when I get a Star Wars thing going, I'm gonna definitely shoot it to him then because, yeah, it's like Star Wars fans, we are dying, man. We are dying off. We're a dying breed.
Yep,
It's like
dying breed. There you go. I was just about
nobody
to
wants
say
to
that.
talk about it. It's like
What
we
do-
got a
Because
great
it-
think
what
about
do we
this,
wanna
man.
talk
We
about?
got a
Wait,
great
here we go.
we got
Sorry,
an
here we go.
actually decent show to talk about, and nobody wants to talk about it. It's like,
Well,
man.
Rockefeller has actually watched it, so go ahead, Rockefeller.
Okay.
I was just shooting. I was shooting
Well, see,
you
I haven't watched
praise on.
Andor at all. I haven't seen the second season of Andor at all because, like, the first 2 weeks, when Andor dropped, like the first 6 episodes, like in back-to-back weeks,
Okay.
in Japan, and I couldn't watch it because I don't have Disney Plus. You know, I use other stuff, and couldn't get access to it while I was in Japan. So I had to wait till I got back here. And so I said, you know what? When I get back, I'm just going to binge watch it. I'm not even going to watch because I got back last week.
Powerhouse
So I was
through
able
it?
to watch like the 3rd set. So I could have saw this. Everybody's talking about 7, 8, 9. And I could have watched 7, 8, 9. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wait for it all to drop. And then
Yes.
I'll watch that.
Smart
And then
boy.
I'll comment on that. So I haven't seen any Andor except for the first episode because they showed that in Japan at Celebration when I was at Celebration.
If anybody is interested in watching season 2, just do what I did. And I did it at the beginning of the season. They dropped it for 4 weeks straight. I'm about to watch the entire season for $9. Let's say it's 45 minutes, an hour and a half for 2 episodes at 3 times fucking, you know, what's the math? 12 hours worth of fucking for $10.
Some type of Steiner math. Yeah.
Some kind of Steiner math.
Wait. Hold up. John Campia showed up and hold my DualShock stream.
John Campia showed up there. Why?
Negative Snake just said that. He said, "Can we talk about John Campia showing up in a Dually stream
Here
chat?"
you go. Yeah.
Can
we talk about John
yeah, we
Campia
were not
showing up
expecting
in the
that.
Dually stream chat? I was like, what
was
fuck?
he talking about?
Did he actually show up, or was that the real him, or was it somebody just because I mean you can make whatever name you want when you
so I see a lot of people giving John Campia shit, like especially the past couple of years. Without him, I'll be honest. I'm going to go out of my way.
He's a massive chill.
When I stand for The Last of Us 2, he was a big, not only him, but his boy, rest in peace, was a big motherfucking inspiration to me. You know what I mean? His name's slipping me, but DA, you probably know what I'm talking about. Big white dude, what's his name from his show? He passed away. It was 2 white dudes on the show. One skinny dude.
You talking about
John?
Now I'm drawing a blank. I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Well, I mean, he had R&B on. R&B is still alive, so that's not him.
Schnepp, John Schnepp. Sorry, John Schnepp.
Yeah, John Schnepp.
He was awesome. He knew his shit. And with Schnepp, he made Collider what it was. And when he passed away, rest in peace.
Yep.
You know, I mean, Campia's been around a while, man. We can give him shit for his, but you know, he's a shill. Oh well, it's the game. I'm not gonna say he's not, but without him, I will give him that credit. He inspired me.
I don't hate. Look, I'm not one of these cats that hate John Campia. I just think that his opinions are so off base compared to mine. I don't hate him. He's allowed to have his opinions. You can believe whatever you want to believe, John Campia. That's fine. And I respect the work that he's put in, like, because he's done a lot of work in this space. So I respect the work, and I respect the fact that he can have his opinion. I just disagree with him. I just disagree with John Campia. I don't think he's tuned in to the fans. I think he sees things more from the industry side. But as a fan, as an actual fan, I don't think he's as tuned in to us and to the fan base as a lot of other content creators. And again, that's fine. He can have his own opinion. I don't care. It's not like something. I probably disagree with Campia on like 90% of his opinions, you know, but like maybe 10%. I'm like, yeah, Campia's right about that, you know. But yeah, as far as like Collider and everything he did over there, he's a GOAT, man. He did his shit.
That's the thing. It's like, I can look at creators like that or whatever, and it's like you guys kind of paved the way for people like even like us to go ahead and start or whatever. But it's like all of a sudden that shill mentality kind of all of a sudden whatever kind of money they started getting from whatever kind of bullshit they got going on, like that stuff started to erode their credibility. Like all of a sudden their credibility just started getting thrown out the window because it's like, oh yeah, I like this because of XYZ, blah blah blah, and you can, it's not only that you can see it, but just like you can feel it in their voice, even like you can just feel that they're just not being genuine anymore. And it's like they're just talking to use talking points, and it's like and I've straight up met people in person who, like, when you talk to them about stuff, they're like, actually, I don't actually fucking believe that or whatever. And when you meet enough of those kind of people who are, let's say, streamers or online or they're online personalities, whatever, they're just literally reading a script, and it's because they're getting paid to do so. And it's very obvious. And I'm like, I'm not going to sit there and like slam them for that, but what I will slam them for is being disingenuous. You know, it's like, hey man, get your paycheck, dude. I understand that getting some bread. I understand that. I think that money talks all across the world. That's fine. But to do that and then play it off as like, this is my own opinion, bullshit. When you're saying the same thing that literally thousands of other people are saying in the wrong direction when the fans are saying everything else, like it's like, no, this is
That's what
all
I mean.
good.
Like, I
And
don't
then
think
all of a
he's
sudden you talk to 50,000 fans, but
yeah.
1,000 critics are like, this is great. But you talk to 50,000 fans and they're like, that was trash. That,
And
like,
that's what
that
I'm saying.
doesn't,
I
that
don't think
doesn't
he's
add up.
tuned in to the fan base. I don't think he's tuned in. He has his own opinions, and that's fine. But like a lot of times, he's speaking, and it's like, bro, you don't know what the fans are thinking at all. You're like Hollywood right now. You're disconnected from what most audience members wants. Maybe his clique and his connect, like his fans, maybe the people that watch him, they understand him and they are rocking with him, and that's kind of the way it is. We all build our little like groups, and it's like, oh, this is my community and me, we mostly in alignment. But I'm saying, like, for the majority of mainstream audiences, and he's disconnected from that. He's disconnected. He's like, again, he's like Hollywood. Hollywood is disconnected from its audience. It's one of the biggest problems that Hollywood has right now. Hollywood doesn't know what the audience wants. They're fishing. All right. They're constantly trying to figure it out, and they don't really know. They used to know, or they used to take risks to try to find their audience. They can no longer do that. All they do is just guess, and it's like, yo, you got, like, in some cases, when it comes to these franchises, you have 40, 50, 60 years of built-in data that you should be able to go and look at and say, this is what the fan base would want out of this franchise, like Star Wars. And Kathleen Kennedy drops the ball. See, like, Campia's points on Kathleen Kennedy are spot on. He calls her out. He says, nah, she needs to be fired. He says that, because she doesn't understand the fans, and she doesn't know what the fans want, but he's like nice about it. We're a little bit more hard. He's nice about it, so I think that's the problem with a lot of cast. It's like, and again, people can feel whatever they want to feel. I don't really care, but that's in my opinion. That's his biggest flaw, is that he's disconnected from the audiences that, like all of us, he's just kind of disconnected from
I
it.
think
He doesn't really know.
I think Hold My Dualshock here has a great comment where he's like, yeah, I never get upset with someone for having a different opinion. Our side of the fandom is fine with hashing things out. That's I think that's probably one of the most true things. Like, we can actually sit there and talk about it and be like, and you can still come to the conclusion where, like, at the very end of it, no matter how well or not well that conversation goes, you'd be like, I liked it, you didn't. Cool, we're good. Hey, you want to grab a beer? And then, like, you're still friends. Like, everything's good. Like, that's just how conversations used to go.
Well, not
and
that.
nowadays,
If all you hear about episode 1, 2, and 3 of Andor is he tried to grate me, you're never going to give it a chance. You know what I mean? Don't be negative in all the time. And sometimes people like that, we call them shills, are just trying to get people into the theater because this is their career. This is what they bank. You know what I mean? It's like the theater is where people want to be. So trying to get people to see and when all you hear stuff like that, he tried to grate me. You're not even going to worry about what the long part of episode. Andor, in my opinion, was great. If we can get a Tony Gilroy to be like
what episode of season 2 would you say, like, change the perspective of the season? Because I tried to watch the first 3 episodes and I was just like, I was bored to.
Well, I was telling Snake
the same thing.
It depends on if you like it.
I didn't hear what you said to say.
If you don't like season 1, you're not going to like season 2. It's the same kind of format, storytelling.
The slow build up.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing again.
One big fucking scene for 10 minutes and then nothing for 2 hours because there's a lot of dialogue with some great, music in the background, awesome shots. It's for people that actually want something different, something more. And like I was telling Snape the other day, I know you weren't there, but some people that complain about wanting this, we want something better. We want some great writing. We want great visuals. It's here right now in the moment. Live for it. Watch it. You can spend $10 now the finale's dropped and get almost 12 hours of some pretty damn good Star Wars. Is it great? That's, in my opinion, it's pretty fucking damn good. In somebody else's opinion, it could be the shittiest Star Wars they've ever seen. You know what I mean? But for $10, you can take a chance on it right now and make your own opinion. Don't fucking rush through it.
So then
Yeah, I'm
we
about
got
to watch it. I'm about to
JWD.
probably watch it. I'm gonna watch a couple of episodes tonight and then get up and hit the sheets. As a matter of fact, let me get out of here,
JWD
bro.
Jembe. You're gonna bounce? Okay, hey man.
Yeah, I gotta go, man. Let me get out of here because
What else do you got coming up? Let me go ahead and give you a quick shout out. Obviously, hey, thanks to the DA for even showing up on my Bodonk channel. But you gotta love it, man. Sometimes you got friends in high places, and you know when they show up, you gotta
Man, I
show
ain't
them
no
some
high
love.
place, bro. Man, you was the
It's
same dude I met at the bar over there hanging out with.
I'm still the same dude. I'm
You're
still
the
the
same
same
cat
dude.
I met over there, man.
I'm still the same dude. Hey,
But
so
yeah,
is
I'm about
Alex over there.
to. Yeah, I'm about to get some sleep, and I'm probably gonna watch like a episode of Andor just so I can start because now I can watch it. So I'm gonna get caught up with it, and I'll probably. But yeah, I'm going live in like 7 hours or 7.5 hours. So I want to get some rest and be ready.
I set an alarm. I'll be there.
Huge ass, DA. Watch this big ass. You see the first episode. First 30 seconds of Andor. Huge fucking ass. Extremely huge. You're like, damn, they can keep showing me that ass. It's huge.
All right, if that
I'll see
doesn't,
y'all tomorrow morning.
All right, Bubba.
Have a good one, DA. Thanks for joining, man. See,
that should get y'all to watch it right there. You know what I mean? First thing you watch, like,
he was nice enough to not like humble brag where I'm just like where I was like, oh yeah, friends in high places. He was like, I'm not even all that big of a creator. I'm like, dude, I got less than 200 subscribers. You got like
it helps.
YouTube's an awesome community, man. My gaming channel moderator has 200,000 subscribers, and he comes on my fucking channel every day and says what's up to me at least 2 or 3 times. It's fucking the internet's awesome.
Oh, the internet it's an interesting place. Like who gets what, or like not who gets what, but it's like how many people subscribe to. I don't want to say nonsense or whatever, but it's like I don't know. On here, we pretty much just talk and just discuss what's going on with I don't know, movies in general, and then just shoot the shit. So I understand why like my stuff's not like blowing up. Like that makes sense to me. But when you have people like that who are actually reporting news and stuff like that, it's like okay, like I also understand that as well.
Well, see,
like,
we need to get you on a schedule. I'll show you. I can show you last week. We just need to get your paper out and get you some things.
Motherfucker has a notebook.
You need to manage you. Is that what you need, motherfucker? Huh? Last you get your ass. Oh, I'm sorry. Get over here.
I'm gonna have to finally send Rockefeller my phone numbers, or you'd be like, "Get your ass up and work, you piece of shit!" Like,
I'm gonna be in the Rolodex. I'm gonna be in the famous Rolodex, the black book.
So all of a sudden, I start making money. I'm like, "Fine, you're on the payroll." Jesus Christ!
Joseph said he still use favorite. I do. It's good for scratching. It's good for.
Well, I mean, I actually didn't expect DA to join. I sent him the link. Obviously, I sent it to him. That's why he joined. But I didn't actually expect him to click on it when he was done with his 2.5 hour stream. So thank you to DA for joining. And with that being said, Psycher M here, Alex joined right beforehand, and I was like, shit, man, I'm not gonna lie, that probably overshadowed the hell out of you. Like, but how you doing, man? What have you been up to, brother?
Good, man. I've been doing the real life thing, bro. I haven't been able to stream anything because I've had those jobs I was telling you about, the security gigs.
Yeah.
Doing promoting rock and roll stuff out here in LA. Mother's Day weekend was kind of cool, barbecued, and then the day before that
is your mother actually out here, or is she gone, or what?
Okay. Yeah, my mom lives with us, man. My dad is back home, but celebrated the 80th anniversary of victory over fascism. Kind of a big deal for us.
There you go. Yeah, right on.
But yeah, dude, I checked out DA stream, some awesome talking points. And I'm trying to catch up on Andor because I feel criminally. So Andor is definitely my favorite Star Wars show because I like Rogue One too. So I feel like I'm missing out on awesome talking points.
Yeah, like
take on it.
Like even DA pointed out, like I'm one of the I don't want to say I'm a Star Wars hater in general, but it's like uh, the main thing that like probably one of the things that maybe actually had me blow up on DA stream was like I went off about how everybody just relates everything back to fucking Star Wars, and I got fucking sick of it. I was like, I'm so fucking tired that everything has to relate to fucking Star Wars. And but it's like I get it. I understand it there, but there's so many other mediums to fucking talk about.
Who cares about? I do. I care.
Okay. With this clip, I'm gonna go grab a beer.
The one thing I like about Andor, this is to build on Rockefeller's point. I kind of like that it goes away from the bread and butter, which is the neon rod wavers. You know, there's no Jedi. It's not Jedi focused.
Yes.
Which is kind of, I like that. It's kind of a break. Like
It's a big galaxy.
Yeah, I like the stuff in the EU that had nothing to do with the Jedi. That just like the stuff that dealt with the nitty gritty, the rebels, the bounty hunter guild, stuff like that. Like not everything is about the Jedi and the Sith and the dialectic relationship between the two. So it's a breath of fresh air in a way.
And for older people that like an hour or two worth of, so again, they dropped 3 episodes, 1, 2, and 3 at the same time, right?
Yep.
I watched episode 1 and 2. I was like, there's so much shit I want to talk about. And all I heard was, he tried to grate me, which is like one line at the end of the 3rd episode. When you go back and watch it, Psyker, I've refrained from talking about it because not a lot of people have had the information and have watched it up to date. I'm willing to go back and be like, there's a lot in every episode to talk about. When you get to episode 7, you're like, what the fuck are they even? You're kind of forgetting so much. Make sure when you're watching this, you watch the recaps because they'll sprinkle in a little bit of season 1, which you might not have remembered or saw, and then they really hit the key points of the dialogue from the previous episode that you need to know for this current episode. So make sure you watch the recaps.
Okay.
And again, I think it's something more adult. It's slow for a reason because if we're sitting down eating food and we're watching it, you can miss something. It's all right, but you kind of got the basic idea, right? And then you're like, wait, what did they say? It gives you rewatchability, what we've all been looking for. Then you're like, wait a minute, I'm gonna go back and see what they're watching. And you're gonna see a meme posted on like this fucking, when you get to episode 8 or 9, I think it's like one or the other, and they're doing like this speech, the way it's shot, this chick's giving a speech and you see her, but then it goes over like it's broadcasting over the intercom and you see everything else going on. And by this time you get to it, it feels normal. Instead of just having like my perfect microphone, it keeps switching microphone to headsets, to intercoms, to her speaking. And you're so used to the transition and the different complex dialogue that you're dialed in. So take your time with it. Don't try to rush 12 episodes in one day because you're not going to be able to sleep on it, comprehend it, and understand it. It's meant to.
Is 7 the episode that really hooks you?
Well, again, nothing's really gonna hook you.
But there's
8
one
and 9
episode where it
shit
gets serious.
8, you're gonna start looking up and be like, if you're eating every day, I was eating my meals every day, and right now, like, okay, I'm watching it, I'm looking up every now and then. I need to write this down for when I'm watching. When I was watching episode 8, I just looked up real quick, like, holy fuck! I was like, this is interesting. Wait, what the fuck's going on? Did I miss something? And episode 8 was just like, wait, I'm watching this now. I'm like, wait, I must have missed something. That was from episode 5, right? I started questioning myself. And then when episode 8 ended, I was like, that was fucking crazy. And the way this Disney Plus is done, well, they aren't going to have any money to do a big budget thing for episode 9. And then episode 9, fantastic filmography. If you can get to episode 9, I haven't done 10, 11, and 12 yet. I'm going to probably do 10, episode 10
12
today.
episodes up
All
already?
right, there's some comments I wanted to highlight, which is Syfaxx. Why don't you stream during the day? I definitely probably should. I definitely need to get on that. And then my actual response was because I'm terrible at this, which I feel is an accurate response. I'm not great at streaming, but I'd love to talk to people in general, or get it? Dun, dun, shoot me now. But
we need a snare.
Yeah,
get your snares out of
there. But yes, yeah, I'll try to get better. Maybe I need to actually just have like a set time. Like I've been just kind of like going after other people's streams. Like, so whenever somebody's stream is done, I'll just be
Hanging.
like, okay, let me go ahead and like let me do an after party type of thing. Like it started as like a fun little joke, and now I'm like, fuck, I almost feel like I'm obligated to do it. At the same time, I actually like to do them because I don't know, you get all sorts of, I don't know, the late night people and or maybe early people from different areas of the world. It's kind of interesting. Like you get different perspectives and stuff. Also, I like talking to whoever's willing to jump onto the streams. So I have I don't know, I have a different way of doing things. Let's see here. Psyker has no loyalty, like anti-chaos heretics. Damn. All right. Whoa, Rocco. What about me? Negrous Snake, aka 12 Years of Snape. Okay,
12 years of Snape.
You had to make your name even worse. Like, Jesus Christ. Stupid talking points that put folks off from watching. Yes. Yeah. Episode 9, Rockefeller, the superior episode to episode
Definitely.
to episode 8, in my opinion.
But again, it's spread out good. When you first start Andor again, you're gonna be like, damn, that's a big ass. Rockefeller in line is a big ass. What the fuck is going on? The first 10 minutes, good ass entertainment of the first episode, and then it goes really slow. And you're like, why'd you go slow? Because it's getting you ready for the dialogue buildings to come.
I need to digest this one here. You go on streams for time slots, you don't stream during or stream. You go on streams for time slots, you don't stream during need to do daytime streams. I'm assuming you're saying like I'm filling in time slots that actually don't need time slots filled, but I should do daytime streams because those time slots should be filled. That's what I'm assuming from that. I mean, I'm assuming you can maybe, I don't want to say you mistyped it because I don't know. Andy's usually pretty punctual. So
see my boy DK in the chat. DK, nice sound effects, bro. We checked the video out earlier.
Jeff, nice kitchening. Yeah.
Mike sound good as shit, bro. We watched a video earlier. Sound really good.
Jeff's out there killing it. He's killing it. The bartender doesn't let Syfaxx stream at the bar. Okay, you guys found me out. I start streaming when I get kicked out, and then it's not even 2 a.m., man. It's not even last call, and I gotta stream. Nah.
I feel good. All you gotta do is have like 50 subscribers and so many watch hours that you can be on your cell phone and go live. You gotta ask them for like 24 hours in advance, but you can be at the bar and be like, yo, what's up, man? Live on YouTube here. Just make sure nobody pulls their titties out, making trouble.
Oh man.
Oh, Syfaxx, you're on stream. Whoa! Damn it! No. Well, Cinevere does it. No, those are digital. Those are digital.
Dude, mine are too hairy. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Wait. Andy responded. So I'm saying you were going on other people's streams during the day, but you stream exclusively at night when the audience is asleep. If you stream during the day, you would see those people. That is true. I understand what you're saying, but I don't know. When I first started doing this stuff, like this wasn't. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't the plan. Like it's not like I expected people to actually watch. Like even when I did one of my first streams, I was like, if I even get more than just me watching, that's awesome. Whether what time I'm doing it or not. And then there's so many people's streams going on during the day that I just need to get over the fact that whenever other people are streaming, that you can also stream as well. And whatever, maybe they'll watch you, maybe they'll watch them. I mean, hell, if I'm at my computer, I'll watch multiple streams at the same fucking time, and I'll just be listening. And so I'm like, I can actually watch 2 to 3 people and relatively follow the conversation that's happening. I do that all the time, actually. Yeah, like you don't get to see the benefit of being seen on other streams. I don't know like about that. Like I like to assume that the people that join after I've been on a stream, if I say something I don't know, interesting enough on their streams, great. But I understand also that maybe I'm not as interesting on other people's streams as I am on my own because I get to speak freely on my own thing, you know. And I try to adhere to whatever stream I'm on. If I'm on somebody else's stuff, I'm going to be like, okay, I'll wait till I'm spoken to. I'm not going to just cut in. I have done that, and then that's usually probably after I've been drinking or whatever. And
you drink?
What? No, I don't do any of that. But yeah.
I'm was gonna
like,
stream.
yeah,
Cindy
you
be
can
playing
stream when
Doom.
other people stream. It adds variety and allows your friends to tell people to go to your stream. That is also true. Yes, all these things are true.
Yeah,
I don't think it's an interesting stream. I don't think it's an interesting stream. I just think those people are asleep when you are streaming. Maybe. I mean, I try to. I would like my stream to be interesting. That would,
And do you want to come on and talk in person?
yeah, like you have the. I sent you a link, man. You can come in here and like fucking
Stop spamming my chat and get your ass on here.
demolish me online. Like you can just say it to my. You can just say it to me, man. It's all
Say
good.
it to his face. I bet you won't. I bet you won't.
No, he absolutely will. This guy's like 6'4" and built like a fucking tree trunk.
Oh shit!
Like,
I didn't think he was that big. Please don't say
no,
it to
he's
me.
no, but he literally what he say, like he means well. Like that has nothing to do with anything. He's
Yeah,
just
fuck with him.
he's straight up telling me, and I'm like, there's times where I could just literally go live during the day. I just like to be with I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to stream with the people that are around, and if they're around at this time of night, then that's fine. Like I don't know. What's up, Andy? How you doing?
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
We can.
Yeah, you're very very low though.
Really? Is that any better?
Not really. Is the mic? Are you running through the mic on the headphones? Because it looks like the mic on the headphones is behind your head.
Let me see.
Andy, my boy.
Is that any better? Can you hear me?
You're still very low. Let me see if I can turn you
Is that
up
any
on
better?
my. That's a little better. Yeah,
That
here,
was
let
better
me-
if you were talking into it. Whatever you did right there, you said that ain't better. That hit really good.
Hold on. Go ahead and talk again.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned you up by like 25%, so you should be good. Okay, what's up, man? What's up, man?
I was my keyboard is getting spongy, like it's like well broken in, but it's just getting past that thing. So when I'm clicking these comments, it's double hitting letters and then like auto correcting stuff, and it's always getting
Yeah, though that's why I was like, dude, Andy is usually pretty articulate with everything that he's saying. So I was like,
Yeah, mine.
There's something that I was like, are you drunk? Like, which is fine, but
Mine's only 2 months old, but it's pretty dusty too. Should I get that compressor duster and spray it? Is that what
no, you should probably hit it with like anti, I don't know, fungal material or whatever, like just like anti rust or whatever.
Do they? I mean, they said at Walmart. What do I buy?
Just fucking dump a 2 liter of Coca-Cola on it and let
You're
it
a liar,
out.
liar.
just do that.
You brought him here to kill me.
Yeah. No, so what I was trying to say is because you stream exclusively at night, you go on our streams, but the people that watch us during the day and see you are asleep. So you don't get any of that cool benefit of people being like, oh, he was just on this other stream and I see him tomorrow and he's streaming while they're streaming. And so when we finish, people can be like, oh, head over to Syfaxx. He's streaming for like raids and stuff. It's like a completely different crowd. It's like you're farming on land that you don't harvest from. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I totally get that, but I mean, at the same time, when I first started doing this, and especially like and I'm extremely thankful for people like you and DA or whoever I've been invited to. And it's like I don't want to feel like I'm stepping on people's times, and I understand that at a certain point you have to, like, you just naturally have to. It's like, hey, I'm doing something about XYZ, and Syfaxx is talking about fucking ABC over here, you know? So it's like, if you want to go and talk about that, go over there. And a lot of people seem to be chill enough to be able to differentiate the two, to be like, hey, go over here. Like, Syfaxx talking about this, Hold My Dual Shock talking about that, or DA's talking about that, Rockefeller's talking about this, whatever. And sometimes, you know, a bunch of stuff overlaps. I just haven't, I don't feel like I've gotten to that point yet. And with my channel being like so small, I'm just like, I'm trying to build whatever I can get on like, I don't know, the back end type of deal. But at the same time, I 100% get what you're saying, man.
Yeah, I think it's because I love when people stream while we're streaming, because like it's my favorite thing to do now. Is like today we were able to say go to Nadia's stream. It was just awesome. It's awesome to have your friends doing their thing. It's like a completely different thing. I don't think anybody who's a decent person would ever be upset that, you know, their friends are streaming, offering just a different vibe. You know, nobody wants to listen to the same song every day. You don't listen to the same.
Yeah, it's like, hey, if we're talking about Superman, but Nadia's over there talking about horror movies, go talk about horror movie. Like, if you want to hear about horror movies, go over there. You want to talk about action movies, go over there. You want to talk about metal music, maybe come over to Syfaxx stuff, whatever. Like, I understand what you're saying, man, and I need to maybe like I was saying earlier, step out of my comfort zone in general. Yeah. And just go ahead and accept the fact that that's going to be happening no matter what I do. There's thousands of fucking people that are doing this, that not even just in our side of the internet or whatever, but the people that watch, like, I understand, I don't know, when people are done watching people like you guys or DA, it's like, okay, cool, now you have another spot to go to, because that's what I used to do. I'd be like, okay, who's doing the next thing? So I'm just doing kind of what I used to watch, like when and I still watch a bunch of you guys. Don't get me wrong, I still watch this stuff, but it's like that was just my habit.
Andy. We used to watch it. You catch that?
Yeah, I used to, bro. Like, that's what I go through, man. I come here trying to help this motherfucker, and he's gonna tell me how he used to.
It's not like I go into all your chats and say hail and say what's up, and I actually fucking watch for 2 hours every fucking stream. Or like, even if I'm not actually typing, it's still in the background.
Boo this man.
Like, whatever. It's still there. Boo, boo, Syfaxx. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like you're doing, like, you're playing the game. You're like doing the right stuff. I don't like saying play the game. That sounds so negative. I said you're doing the right stuff. Like you're building the community. You're helping people on their streams, but you're not letting the community help you back. Does that make sense? And well, so it's like that's fine.
The people that you're basically saying, like, the people that I would essentially cultivate from other people's streams, say like yours, whatever, and like they're there during your times from, let's say 4 to 6 p.m. my time. And then all of a sudden I'm streaming at fucking 12 o'clock at night. Obviously those people are probably asleep. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, like you have to think about it as well as it's like a pass through. It's not like a TV show. It's a series of spinoffs. And so like when you come on our stuff, there are going to be people that like your take more than our take. We're different people. They like your vibe. That's just the nature of these things. If you don't have in that time slot, and it's like I don't get upset because those are people who are never going to be people that want to hear what I have to say anyways, you know? Like, so if you're
I understand,
your
but
thing
it's like,
and you have your opinions, you gotta let those people, when they see you on their like on our streams and all like Nick's streams and all of our friends who, you know, we stream with, you also have to do a stream where those same people be like, oh, I saw that guy on that stream and I actually liked his takes. I wish I could go subscribe to him and start watching his stuff. And that's how you build your like your core audience of people that like what you do, because they'll see you as the alternative to something maybe they liked, but they just like you more. And that's just the game. It's how we make choices, you know, of what we consume.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of us all stream together. There's been times where, I mean, like I've been on your channels or other people's channels, whatever, but it's like there'll be 8 or 9 people and I'm like, fuck, I kind of disagree with at least like half of the fucking panel right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just like you said, that it's the name of the game, and it's like you need to be able to be more accessible, is what you're kind of saying.
100%.
And
And I think all of us want to see you spread your wings, like I know DA does. Like he
No,
he's a big
I mean, even
fan,
all
yeah.
the people on this channel here, like there's a reason that they're even like, that they're here. It's not just because it's late at night or whatever. It's because yeah, it's like, hey man, you're doing something slightly different or whatever, or you have a different take on things. And I appreciate the hell out of that you're even pointing that out.
Yeah.
And so like that's awesome. But hold on. I can't support Andy until he unleashes his real accent.
I'm actually
you know what's funny is like I'm definitely actually probably the only person on this panel here that got to meet Andy in real life, and his accent actually doesn't even come out in real life. I've only heard it online. Like
it's when if Katie's around, it won't come out. But the more the longer the time elapses of not being around her, the more it'll come out.
Yeah, I was like, you kind of start sounding like it's like I don't want it's the only way I can explain it is like it sounds like an air of superiority. Like you're just like, yeah. It's like everything you say is like what I say is right, and you can go fuck yourself. And you can say that with just saying like, yes, you're right, and it's like they're wrong. Like just hearing it from you, it'd be like, oh, that person's absolutely wrong. Like, what the fuck? It's so funny, dude.
I do tend to think that I'm right and everybody else is wrong.
I mean, don't we all? I mean, isn't that
everybody feels that way? Some people are just too afraid to admit it. It's like have the courage to say you think your opinions are the best. You're supposed to think your opinions are the best.
Well, I mean, like hearing like even on your channel and stuff, and hearing people like
really
just,
believe in something,
like hearing like Leon or Gooch or Badger or whatever, whenever they go on about stuff, I'm just like I know Leon is like he's the king of bad takes, but at the same time, like every now and then he throws out like a nugget of truth, and but it's like other people, it's just like you didn't even. It's like you're not touching on the overall subject of what we're fucking talking about. Like I don't know. Like some people do, some people don't. It's yeah, touching like to the nipples, dude. You know what I'm talking about?
I understand. Trust me.
Oh yeah, Rockefeller is like he is nip deep in this. Dude, Andy, do you have like a fan going off? Like, what is that?
I actually do have a fan. I have a wobbly fan that I need to.
Yeah, it's like womp womp womp.
It sounds like it's about to come attached to the ceiling and hit you in your head. If you
I'm about to make a fucking country song to that beat, dude. Like, hey, well, about
I turned it off.
Psycher, man, what do you got going on lately, dude? What have you been doing?
You know that video I sent you, the old Dark Souls Ben Affleck thing, where it's just like plays, and then at the end he just goes, "I agree." That's how I feel like half the time.
How long is it? Play it real quick. How long is it?
Good.
I'm looking forward to
did you send it my phone or did you send it on X? If you send it on X, I can. No, send it on X. That
you
way
call it X? You call it X?
It's the fucking easiest way. Twitter. Send it to Twitter. Jesus Christ. Who gives a shit?
That's racist.
Damn it, Rockefeller. Why are you so loud, man? Let's go Syfaxx country song. Dude, I have a country song that I actually play at the end of my show. It was technically supposed to be a country song, but I mean, I wrote all the lyrics, but the way that it turned out, it sounds like, I don't know, probably like a Nickelback song or some shit. Fucking AI did me dirty, but at the same time, it still sounds good. So whatever.
Yeah, we need an AI intro song, and some everybody's faces. He needs
my intro is an AI song.
Well, with my intro face, I can fly in on a bald eagle that has a pot wings for leaf for wings.
Oh my god! I'll send you guys all the hold on. Here.
You can have the Rogue One Darth Vader entrance part for Andy when he comes in. You know, little fucking fives, just killing all the.
Here we go.
So in preparation for Dark Souls 3, you've gone back and played the original Dark Souls. What are your thoughts on the game, guys?
Well, the interesting thing is that we get.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
When gamers start talking about video games.
Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping.
Henry Cavill's face is even better.
And the
Real gamers know it.
that was planted in my brain.
Psycho, I need that. That is perfect. What about
man.
Dark Souls 1? Oh, you want to talk about FromSoft? Well, watch this. I'm gonna fucking start rolling. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Cut it off before the best part, bro.
If you're a FromSoft player, you know about that 100. Oh, you want to talk about FromSoft? Let's go. How much time you got? And then fucking Ben Affleck's just like, damn it, I need a beer. I don't play video games.
Well, it's like when he gets asked about Warhammer 40K to like,
Oh, you want to talk
the
about
other
Warhammer? Let's
dude,
fucking go.
and then he just like goes off, and like him and the other dude, it's like this is how easy guys become friends. Like that's the title, and it's just
So,
like it's
Henry
they just
Cavill
start
is a
talking about
fucking
Warhammer.
gamer. And while I got Psyker and Andy here, I was thinking about I want to start doing like a Dungeons and Dragons stream. I don't know if anybody has it, and like if we could do it like on stream here, like YouTubers. I legit like once a week come in here and do
We
like
could
a Dungeons and
absolutely
Dragons stream.
do that. We just need a DM. We need like an actual,
Exactly. Somebody knows
we
what they're
need somebody
doing.
who's
Be a dungeon
yeah.
master.
We need a DM. Maybe we can
Andy?
ask.
And you ever been
Actually,
dungeon master or anything?
I know somebody like through Iron Oxide and stuff. There's a stream that they do, and I believe it's Metal Nate or Nate Metal or something like that. But
Dude, I'd be so into doing a Dungeon Dragon once a week stream. You know what I mean? Saturday night or something, like just hanging out. You know.
dude, it'd be
Sunday,
hilarious
be
because
fucking
that
awesome.
shit would go off the rails.
Off the
because
rails, and if you had people that are
every
really good at
time.
it. My man Joe said I played since second is the best. Second edition, second is the best. Man, I don't think I think only really one person needs it. And if they had the camera down in the thing, you could kind of move us around. I could kind of have like my own little thing moving around on my camera, but really,
Well,
just a dungeon master have set up.
the other thing you can do like nowadays, like you can actually do like digital dice rolls. So you don't actually, like you don't have to fake it. It'll be like I got a nat 20. Like you don't have to do that. Like you just be like, you can like there's actual websites that are set up to be like, okay, click the button and be like roll the dice, and all of a sudden bam, like okay, here's a 17, and everybody can see that you rolled a 17.
How chat
So,
feels
like,
when we're talking
there's
about
no
Dungeons and
faking that
Dragons.
shit.
Hello, darkness, my
Yeah,
old friend.
talking about Dungeons and Dragons, we lost 4 people. So yes, this has been going great.
That's how they talking about nerd shit. People are like, wait, I'm not really into that shit. Well, you get the motherfuckers that are. Oh, I'll stick around for 14 hours. Gotcha. I haven't played any Dark Souls, but basically, I'm thinking about doing Demon Souls because you get that for free with your subscription, and I've already had it downloaded, which is like the first one, and then it was a PS5 remake. But I played Elden Ring, Bloodborne, and Sekiro, which is too fucking hard. Way too fucking hard.
Have you got past Butterfly?
Man, no, I'm stuck on Butterfly. I was thinking about going back to it this week, probably like Thursday. I was gonna finish Elden Ring some today, so I'll finish it Thursday. I'll finish that bitch.
I was curious because like obviously I talk about how I'm a guitar player or whatever, and I wanted to share my favorite guitar solo that I've ever heard ever. Like, would you guys be interested into hearing it? Like,
yeah,
it's like
let's fucking go, bro.
And it's It's from a band called Testament, and the song is called "Return to Serenity." It's my favorite guitar solo ever played, and yeah. So, and it starts about right here.
We don't get many lead guitar solos anymore, do we? This is what would sell movies. A badass action scene with this song just came out. This is what sell movies. Soundtracks. Soundtracks.
I just felt like I had to play that song.
I'm glad you did, because I'm wanting to bring this up. We've lost soundtracks in movies. Every Marvel movie is the shittiest, fucking most marketed song you can buy, but we don't want to pay for the rights. Let's get them to.
Oh, Joseph Lanham said, "Oh, Testament sounded different in the 80s, 90s." 90s
Led Zeppelin would be some kids that fucking sang it, so they don't have to pay Led Zeppelin rights.
Joseph Lanham knows what's up. So he knows Testament. Yeah, that's a Testament song. It's called "Return to Serenity." That solo, like, that made me want to play guitar. I was just like that. Like, it's just how it had so much heart in it. Like, I'll play a solo, like. Hold on, I'll play another song that has this, like, one of my other favorite solos in it that are ridiculous. Like,
what we saying,
it makes no sense. Like, what they do in this solo makes fucking no sense, and it's a little bit more, I don't know.
You don't know. What were you saying?
Modern. I'm still listening, man. Go on. But I don't know. Somebody was telling me to, I don't know, talk about music more. And I'm like,
soundtrack. I was trying to talk about soundtrack. I was going to ask y'all, what's the last good soundtrack you heard? But Andy had something he was going to say. I was telling him to talk first.
Oh, I was just saying the guitar solo in Planet Caravan by Pantera, their cover. Have you heard that?
I have not, but we can look it up.
Of course I've fucking heard that, man. Jesus.
People said they didn't, bro.
I haven't. I like this.
Oh my god.
People, children's with music.
I'm gonna see if I have any of my practice amps that still work, and I want to just like have my guitar in the background and then just pick it up randomly and just fucking chug along and do some stupid fucking riffs and then put it back. Yeah, it'll be like a random gimmick, you know. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe they can show off. Because I don't know, I've only been playing guitar for fucking over 20 years. It's
really?
I've been playing guitar for 40 years, little boy.
40 years, Andy?
20.
Since you were 12?
Since I was 12, yeah.
That's awesome. You're probably pretty good then, right?
I can dabble.
I've been playing Elden Ring for almost 4 years. You're probably pretty good then, right?
The funniest part the funniest thing about that, like, I don't dispute Andy's claims on that. He could probably actually play very decent for the type of music that he plays. The difference is that like I've been playing like death metal music for fucking 20 years, which is a different kind of fucking playing style. But I have met people who have been like, oh, like when I was about 2 to 3 years into playing music, they were like, oh, I've been playing for 6 to 7 years. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. I can't wait to hear you play. And they were fucking terrible. They were fucking garbage. They were absolutely terrible. And I was just like, cool. And then I would pick up the guitar and I'd just be like, dun, 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 dun. You know, I'm doing like triplets and picking and like using my like doing chicken picking, if you know what the fuck that is. Like it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Like it's like that it was like, holy shit. And I'm like, yeah, I've been playing 2 years at that point. I just fucking bullet pointed like a bullet train through learning guitar real fucking quick. Just the main reason is because I grew up around a bunch of fucking amazing musicians, and when you're around that stuff, you learn that stuff, and you know, other people do not. But
yeah. That metal stuff a little after my time. Like, you know, we were playing like 80s hair metal when I was a kid, you know? When I was like 12.
Dude, like we were rewriting songs at like 220 BPMs. Like some of our songs are at 220, which is fucking insane.
My brother's been in like bands, crazy amount of bands over the years. So we'll play some on the stream every now and then. But somebody's asking in chat what Syfaxx plays. You play music, Syfaxx?
PlayStation. Syfaxx plays PlayStation.
He's like, I'm quick on them buttons, yo. I'm quick on them buttons.
No, I don't really play music, man. I listen and I have appreciation for it. But as far as instruments go, I don't play anything.
Andy, give on camera.
Yeah, if you get a good old warrior playing them drums, man. I told you got them shoulders on swope.
No, I just beat people up.
Jeff is out there. He's just bench pressing all the people he knocked out. And he's just like, "Oh, I knocked you out. Okay, here, you're like 180. No problem, no problem." He just overhand tosses them into a dumpster, and he forgets.
Security guard, the fucking bouncer.
He's accidentally, but also
Jeff, go give me some groupies.
killed, like,
keep them
people.
away.
No, I've had to do major evac scenes from bar situations. Yeah, punching your way out, not my favorite. I avoid it at this time. I'm married.
Well, you're married and what are you? You're 50 something or whatever?
58, yes.
58, dude. Okay, hold on. Get a close up on what you look like at 50 fucking 8. Hold on. Let me see if I can zoom in on Jeff here.
That's what I'm saying, and you guys give me shit.
I'm definitely Jeff.
I don't. You got a great beard. Nice setup in the background and spiky hair. You know, I like it. Oh. Is that you, Syfaxx?
At 50, like you can still see those like deltoids are fucking actually out. Now he's going pure blackface. You can't do that, dude. We don't do that anymore. Like,
I think that's probably because the screen he's using. The screen was probably bright. Now his picture is dark, so it's showing him darker. We need to get you a light, Jeff. You need to go spend $10 on one of the little 6 fucking foot pop-up lights I was talking about. They were great.
Solo layout. But
wait, like watch my
solo layout.
Yeah.
Hold on, go into better lighting, man, and like show it off, man. Like show it off for a minute. Look at this guy. He said he's 58. This motherfucker is 58 years old. And
even Syfaxx
like it's literally fucking.
There you go, much better. You can't see your face, but you can still see the background. You can see some difference.
Go ahead.
I like how the Under Armour symbol's glowing like a superhero.
Dude, look at that.
Yeah, that's awesome as shit.
He's probably not even flexing, dude. That's just him holding his arm out. Like,
no, I'm like resting my arm on my other arm.
And look at that, Jesus Christ! Like,
the suit's
wouldn't you
huge.
want to learn? The motherfucker is massive.
No, I'm a combat vet. Just super fun hanging out with you guys. I hope we can build up this stream. It's really been fun for me. So yeah, let's do this shit. So if I have to look gay, I hold my arm on my other arm.
Dude,
I'm down.
that's probably the least gay thing you're doing. Like, dude,
Yeah, my spouse hates that.
you're
My spouse hates I do
58.
this.
You're 58, and like between even like, dude, I met Andy from Hold My Dual Shock. He's a decent dude, but even if he were to flex, he probably doesn't even come like half the size of that fucking arm right there. Like, and I think he would actually agree.
Yeah, no
like,
way.
and
No,
that
we
dude's he's like 6'3", 6'4", and I'm
We
like,
never talked about you meeting Cena. You told me you met Cena too at the gym.
Oh yeah, Cena hates me. We got in a fight actually. It's a funny story, really.
Like a verbal spat, or what happened?
Jesus
a verbal
Christ, dude,
spat that went
I'm
that
leaving you
went
on
physical.
solo layout. Look how fucking big this dude is.
Yeah, no, it went a little physical, but it was mostly verbal. But
Holy
yeah,
shit.
he's an asshole, and I just called him out on his bullshit, and he had to go at me. So I'm like, let's do this, brother, because I'm military, and it's like, okay, we can go if you want. It's not my choice, but
Well, when I
my
met him, he was
fiance at that time wouldn't want that. But yeah, let's do this, and he backed down.
I live not too far from Greensboro,
Sometimes
North
you meet
Carolina.
just the right people on the internet. It's like, dude, you meet people like Jeff, you meet people like fucking Andy, you meet my dumbass out here in California where I would just want to throw myself off a building the first thing in the morning. But it's like, I just want to throw myself into a better state or whatever. Like, I understand that that's what I need to do. That's fine. But it's like, man, I just can't help but be like, as much as I'm not a believer in God or whatever, it's like I feel that I'm blessed to be able to be I don't know, talking to all these types of people from all over the place, and everybody happens to be, I don't know, fucking awesome in whatever they do. It's like, dude, I'm at the peak of whatever I'm doing. Like that is fucking amazing, man. Like you can't get that anywhere else but online, and I appreciate the hell out of that. So thank you to you guys. But I think I need another beer.
If you believed in God, you'd be at 200 subs. Just putting that out there.
What was that? Was that you non-believer? No.
The non-believer wonders why he's cursed.
What was that, round earth believer? Huh? What was that, round earth believer? What'd you say to me? Jeff, it's sad you had a bad little.
Rockefeller, hold it down for like 30 seconds. I'm grabbing a beer.
All right, Rockefeller, you and me, baby. Let's do this.
So look, it sucks you had a little bad. When I met him, I live about 30 minutes from Greensboro, North Carolina, where the Coliseum is. Where when they come here, SmackDown Raw, that's where they do their productions, WWE. And at the time, I was working the third shift. I was crazy into working out. It was probably 12 years ago. And we were hitting it. We get off at 6 o'clock in the morning, go right to the gym. We went up in there, and it was fucking crazy packed, right? He wasn't even there yet. And then like 20 minutes later, he walked in. It was really nice, man. It was fucking extremely nice. He made it, look, I need to work out. I'm here. I'll make sure I get pictures with everybody. And he went out of his way to get pictures with everybody that wanted one. Individual pictures. And it was fucking awesome. Then he did a crazy workout, said peace, and rolled out. I was like, I can't believe this dude. WWE's got to have a gym for him. The Coliseum's got to have a fucking gym. I worked at the Coliseum. I'm an electrician. I know they got a gym. You know what I mean? I'm like,
yeah, they do, but
he didn't have to do
that.
that.
With those guys in Florida in a private gym. So yeah, they would go to the private gym. So yeah, I know most of those guys. But that wasn't my experience with Cena. It was with Batista, but I wish I would have seen the classy side of Cena. I have no hate for him. I mean, we got in a fight, but I don't give a shit. I'm an old man. Yeah, he's old as fuck too. So no big deal. But he probably doesn't even remember it. It's a blip. But
you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about that, I think they're coming here. What's today? Wednesday? Tomorrow isn't tomorrow SmackDown? Isn't SmackDown Thursday nights? I guarantee he'll be working out at the Rush tomorrow in Burlington, North Carolina. If anybody wants to know where I was at, if you're in Burlington, North Carolina, and you get a workout at the Rush, don't go flooding there if you don't work out. You know what I mean? If you work out, I guarantee you'll probably run into John Cena tomorrow. If it's Thursday, SmackDown. That's why.
No, I honestly wish I would have had that experience with Cena, because that would have been cool. That was my experience with Batista. He was way cool. And as you know from my profile pic, I was friends with Rich Piana, and he was a phenomenal guy.
Everybody says he was. Everybody says Rich Piana was fucking awesome, man. And
Very aged, very, I'm no one. I'm just some military asshole. And he's like, hey, we need to get you, we need to build you better. We need to get you. He was so like honest and cool. So it was fun. It was, super awesome. Batista I knew casually. But Cena, we had words and whatever. But Batista was cool. But my boy was Rich Piana. It's the only one I kind of really knew.
Yeah, Rich Piana. It's everybody says. Yeah, definitely.
You're sitting there saying you're nobody. What the fuck is that, dude? You're Jeff.
Nobody
A,
without you. Thank
you're
God
Jeff.
you're
A. What are you talking about, man? Jeff A. Like, come on, dude. You're out there like.
While you're gone. Thank God.
Look, dude, your veins have veins. What is going on here? Like, come on, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, you're out there killing it, man. Like you said you're 58 on top of that. So you're 58. Like I guarantee every dude on this fucking channel right now, or like even people watching in the chat, would be like, I would kill to look like that at 58. Like I'm gonna be
kill.
I mean, come on. Yeah, like I'm like I'll straight up fuck. I'm gonna fly out to fucking North Carolina. I'm gonna slit Rockefeller's fucking throat, and then I'm gonna take his blood and use it to channel like whatever I need to make sure that I look like Jeff at 58. Like that's not a confession. That's not a confession of murder, but also, hey, Rockefeller, where do you live, dude? And can I get a flight out there?
Come on out, brother. What I do, I need to start looking into that. You know, if I'm gonna start
I didn't just say that. Don't worry about it. It's not.
I do live in the East Coast,
Jesus.
Carolina. I need to start looking in like Raleigh, Durham area if they have like conventions and going up there and be like, streaming that shit. I think they got one coming up here soon. A little comic convention coming up in Durham. And Durham, Raleigh area is where I stay in Carolina, and I should probably start checking into that. Grab some coffee.
Stock him.
Jeff, hey, does it blow your mind when you hear like people talking about turning 30, like they can't take care of themselves anymore?
Yeah, it's a mind fuck. It's really, because I was in Iraq at 37, 36. So in combat with 22-year-olds. So when people say, oh, I'm coming towards 40, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was in an SF team. What the hell, man? So it's a real mind scramble for me. And as Syfaxx and chat knows, I married super young, the 23-year-old. So I'm kind of anchored in reality, saying, yeah, you did great things, but you're really fucking old. So it's funny. I guess I would
say you fucking earned it, dude. But hey, chat, just so you realize, look over here at like Jeff, like check this shit out. Like all he's doing is literally holding his phone out, and you can literally still see his veins and the cuts in his arms. Like who the fuck has like
do you
this dude is unnaturally ripped all the time.
Do you measure your biceps, Jeff A, and like your measurements?
Andy, I used to when 10 years ago when I was in my 40s, but I don't give a shit anymore. Yeah, it was
What was
like
the
20,
biggest your biceps ever were? Probably huge,
I think
right?
24, 26. You know,
Damn.
Rich, my boy Rich was like 32 or something. I was in like the mid high 20s.
Rich was
to
a
be honest.
beast, bro. He was so big.
Such a nice guy. I can't even tell you. It's so tragic.
Jeff is so ripped that like whatever casket he originally picked out, he was like, no, hold on, even my casket has to have fucking biceps on it.
Just
Like
be a
it's
tank top
fucking
casket, you know,
ridiculous.
just his arms sticking out because they don't make pine that big.
They simply don't. This motherfucker's huge. What is going on?
Nah, you guys are killing me, man. This is exactly why my spouse didn't want me on stream. You're gonna expose us and tell people where we are and who you are, and it's like, babe, I'm no one.
Don't dox me, bro. Don't
Who would
dox
fuck
me.
with you with how big you are?
Like, it's like, what you gonna go
Don't
fuck with
dox
that?
me, bro.
Like, when you look at Jeff, is your first thought like, I could take that? I
Yeah,
could
yours.
take that guy down. Is that your
Somebody's
first
gonna be
thought
like-
ever? Other unless you have a fucking gun, like, like it's like, well, I'll walk up there with a gun, of course. Like, shit, okay, no problem. Other than that, it's like I'm gonna go fist fight that guy. No, like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Like, the answer is no to that. I don't give a shit. That's why I even say, even joking around, whatever. I'm like, the type of people that I want on my side are people like Jeff, people like fucking Andy, Rockefeller, even Psycher there. That he's even just like on his phone or whatever. But it's like, I'm not going to sit there and say what connection he has. But at the same time, I don't know. People know people. Let's go with that.
So
the
all
people that
joking
I
aside-
rock with different type of people. You know,
It hasn't happened to
all
me
good.
yet, but Andy, I wouldn't be surprised if it's happened to you to like see somebody in real public.
Nobody's coming around. Nobody's coming around. No, nobody's coming to fuck with any of us, dude. It's a whole lot of fuck no, and yeah, you know, like your parents are gonna be fucking crying because they won't be able to find your body for fucking 80 years, and then your whole family's gone. Like, well, shut the fuck up. Like, but that's what's happening, dude.
I would assume if somebody saw Jeff A, they'd
Whether
be like,
people
"Oh my
wanna
God,
believe it or
Jeff A
not.
from
Oh my
Syfaxx."
god,
Bro.
it's a
I would be like,
possibility.
"I'll beat you
Oh
up."
my god.
But I'd love for I
I'm
can't
not
wait
even.
for the
I'm
day
not
when
even. I'm
it's
not even
like,
throwing out that
"Oh
I'm
God,
gonna.
you
I'm not.
boxed
I'm
up."
not gonna fist fight you. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
know,
gonna laugh
you.
at you. I'm just gonna laugh at you. Also, it helps that I don't know. I'm a 6 foot fucking decent sized person, and then I don't know. Maybe I'm standing next to fucking Andy here, and then maybe sometimes Jeff is right next to me. Who the fuck is gonna come up to you when you got like, that lineup next to you? No, you know the amount of people who are gonna come and threaten you. Nobody's doing that. Absolutely zero. And if you've been to some of these meetups or whatever, it's less than zero. Like it. If anything, they come up to you and they'll be like, "Hey, can I get an autograph?" And it's like I saw like even Hold My DualShock here got like autographs asked for them, like, which is crazy. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I need to get that big where people want my fucking autograph. And I'm like, I can't write for shit. So it'll look like a doctor's note. And maybe you can get a prescription. But
and how long y'all been doing a YouTube and like when was the first time like you met somebody in real life that was like, holy shit, Andy from Hold My DualShock?
Sorry, I missed the first part where you said Rockefeller. What did you say?
Like how long has it been? Like, did you like long ago? Did you all start YouTube? Like, let's say you started like 10 years ago. And when was the first time somebody was like,
we
"Are
started
you Andy from Hold My DualShock?"
No, we started YouTube last year.
So recently,
they're barely they're less than a year in.
Yeah, we had like the channel, which was like Peter and Katie were posting stuff. I've only been streaming with them since January last year, or maybe after that. But yeah, like not long.
10-4.
They have a driver with sauce.
I didn't know, like I've never had somebody, like I've never met somebody in public that knows me from doing YouTube, like unless my friends watch me on here, but I think it's gonna be, it'd be cool just to get known as Syfaxx. What's up, man? You're a guy from YouTube, It's like,
Yeah, we ran into the guy that Syfaxx is talking about in Vegas, and then somebody, when we went to see the accountant too, actually recognized us, and I was immediately like, "Who the fuck are you?" Like, you know, the South African in me is like, someone calls my name, is like, "What did I do wrong? What did you catch me doing?"
I just thought it was funny to like not to meet you, like not just only meeting you guys. Like that was actually kind of my goal to go out to Vegas, was actually to meet you guys, because you guys, like I knew DA wasn't gonna be there, so I was like, cool, like hold my dual shot because the next people, and then you guys were nice enough to offer me a room for the night and a half that I was there, and I was like, that was excessively fucking sweet of you guys. That was it. That was fucking awesome, and you guys were awesome to meet. But I also just thought it was funny that everybody just referred to me as Syfaxx. Like that.
Yeah, that's
like,
what you're going
no, nobody nobody actually said my real name, other than fucking Peter when Peter called you. And like you put him on like a speakerphone, and then he said my real name, whatever.
Well, we talked about this the other day off stream. I know your real name, but I know you as Syfaxx.
Well,
if I see you in real life, I'm not going to call you real name. I'm going to call you Syfaxx.
You can just go to to Cash App. But
when
I was not used to that. Like I was just like,
exactly.
I mean, I'm going to
It's a
still
new feeling.
respond. But
Like, wait,
I was
why
just
you
like,
call me that?
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why do you know me by this? But it's like, even meeting like, I think it was Katie came down first and was like, hey, what's up? And I was like, cool. And I was just like, she's like, what's up, Syfaxx? And I was like, you guys know my real name, but it was like, nah, we'll just go with your fucking handle. And I was like, okay, whatever. And I just rolled with it the whole time. Everyone's just like, what's up, Syfaxx? And I'm like,
See, Jeff's got it easier. Jeff ever's like, hey, what up?
okay.
My real name's Jeff. Be like, oh no shit. I mean, I feel comfortable calling you that. You
It'd be
know?
funny if Jeff's name wasn't Jeff. It was just the most genius.
My name's Mark.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Like,
Yeah, I just put Jeff on there. That'd be awesome as shit. My name's Mark. Why do you think my name's Jeff?
He's like, it's Jeff, but it's spelled GEO. GEOFF.
Regular Jeff. No, or Jeff.
Doing the Andy, spelling it different.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who's Andy? We're talking about. Who's Andy? We're talking about Jeff. Love that.
I agree.
So that's what I was getting at. You know, it's like if you see somebody in public, they'd be like, "Yo, it's Jeff. What up, bro? You're the guy on YouTube."
I think for views for Syfaxx, we need a Jeff v. Andy fight. Age of the Ancients.
I mean, to be fair, like, dude,
7 years
I'm not gonna
between
lie. Like, if Andy wanted to fight, I'd be down to throw down. But I have a feeling like he'd probably.
You hear this shit, Andy?
Just because I'm a little out of shape. But
I'm the most chill guy, and everybody's always trying to fight me.
Dude, welcome to my world.
Me fucking too. Like I don't care at all. I'm just like, what? Like, I don't know. I hear stuff like that. Literally, we just heard it right now. Like,
Dude, I got married. My 23-year-old banned me from bars because it was always a fight. You think you're so big, you think you're so tough. I'm like, no, bro, I'll buy you a beer. It's cool. Let's hang. It's like, fuck you. You think you're jacked. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to have a drink.
you think you're jacked? Like, have you seen the veins when you're just standing still? Like, like
no,
Jesus.
No,
Christ.
so it's
We know
my
you're
spouse
jacked.
banned me from bars. It was like, because it's always turns into me fucking up a lot of people. So yeah, so meetups, I'm used to crowd control.
My side gig is I just throw people around as a bouncer, and I don't even work there. But like, that's Jeff's thing. He's just like, by the way, I just fuck people up on the side.
Yeah, I
Like,
prefer to be
I've already
paid
made
for
my
it.
money. Yeah.
Yeah, pay me in and I'll
Oh
fuck
my
you up.
God.
But
I think that bars should have like a a fucking boxing ring out back, and people start fighting. No, time out. Hey, Jeff, grab him. I'll get him. Hey, you sign this waiver.
Yeah, get him in there, and then everyone throw money in.
Syfaxx, how much you got on him? You going on him? You got on him, Syfaxx, or this guy? Okay, Saker, how much you got? You in? You in on this? You in this bet? Jeff, get him. Separate him, Jeff. Hold up.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's fucking go. You guys want to fight? Don't wreck my bar and make
this is oddly a crazy statement, but I would say that
it was a good time.
Look, dude, I'm sure Jeff, like obviously Jeff is way stronger than I am, but I would 100% box you, dude. Like, I don't care. Like I'd be like, let's go. Let's go for it.
You ever watch that Backyard Brawls in YouTube?
But it's because I don't know. Maybe there might be this is the thing that you don't know about people online. It's like maybe you have a little bit of training in some things. Maybe you can throw a punch better than I don't know. As much as he's trained, whatever. Taking a punch is a different thing, but I mean, avoiding a punch is pretty. It's not. It's actually kind of easy, but I'm just saying.
No, I like sparring my friends, but I wouldn't fight you because it wouldn't go well.
No.
I'm happy to play around, and you can hold your punches at 10% and stuff is what you do when you spar. So it's just kind of a dance, if you will, but you don't go full hard. You're just kind of playing around, seeing what the person has, seeing what the jab and the response they have, and oh yeah, that one got me. That was good, but you're all still kind of playing. But when you box, it's more of a dance.
Not real boxing.
Yeah,
it's good for exhibition and practice.
Yeah, I mean,
but if you really want to fight, I think it's called like Backyard Brawls. They get like people. They have weight classes, obviously, Jeff, because you couldn't have some 4 foot tall dude that's 80 pounds going up against you. That's not.
So Jeff said he's like Jeff. You said you're what? You're either 5'9", 5'10", something like that. You're roughly around there, right?
5'10", 5'11", but yeah, I'm short. But
it's
I was 300. I'm down to 265 now.
That's good.
265. You're Jesus Christ.
I'm short and light.
I'm literally 6 foot exactly, and I'm 210. But I'm not like built of muscle. But
people hating on Drax. What's his name? I think he looked good, man. He probably feels good in his older age.
I can bob and weave with the best of them. It kind of surprises people, and I've surprised some people. It's kind of fun. Just because I don't know, my natural way that I just talk in general or whatever is like I'm very lackadaisic with the way that I present myself to people, and it can be interesting. And when all of a sudden a bar fight comes out, because you just assume maybe I'm just being casual. I'm not fucking casual. Like.
I want to see Andy in a bar fight.
It's just
2 months.
It's just fun. Like
I used to get into fights when we were bouncing.
Make peace, not war, bro.
Yeah.
Jeff,
I thought you were. Somebody said you were like 6'8".
I'm about to say, holy shit, you're 6'8", be a fucking monster.
No. He's 6'8" when he puts his fucking head, like he puts his arm up next to it, like his
5'11",
top of his head, and then he flexes. All of a sudden now he's 6'8" because that fucking bicep is massive. Like,
you know who Dr. Disrespect is, Jeff? You know who Dr. Disrespect is?
Yeah, I know of him. Yes,
6'9". My man is cut right now. He's been hitting the gym hard.
Dude's bitch made. Sorry, he's bitch made.
6'9". So when you see him,
I don't give a
he's
shit.
not as big as you.
I would square up. I would square up with that motherfucker in a second. I don't give a shit.
He would one arm hold you against the wall. He put his hand on top of your head.
Not even, dude. I would fucking go in with 2 arms, walk in.
Rockefeller sounds like in.
I would fucking liver check him in a half a second. Like,
I bet you would. It'd work too.
Liver check is the thing, dude. Do it. All of a sudden, like, you just hit him with that fucking hard left, dude.
Now, I was on the basketball team being 6'3". I know what 6'9", which he is like, because our center was 6'9", and I was the backup. So when we sparred in practice, you know what I mean? Hey, guess who gets to guard? I'm fucking 6 inches shorter than him. Go fucking hire fucking somebody from, I don't know, this is ridiculous. My man would just basically put his hand on my head and just, I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. He'd hold the ball up and let me try to hold on his shoulders and jump up and try to swipe it, and I couldn't get it. Fucking 6'9".
Easy drop.
This conversation still can't land the 200. So.
You go.
Hey, fuck you, Joseph.
I honestly think if you were having this conversation during the day, it would actually, because people would be jumping in.
It probably would.
Yeah, people would be jumping in.
They'd be like,
Okay,
no, that person wrecked you.
Fine.
And
Also put hashtags in your description. Put hashtag trending.
I did.
Good hashtags.
Okay, fine.
Hashtag hanging.
Give me a list of fucking good hashtags. But also, hey, if who's down to actually join for a fucking stream tomorrow? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Speak of doctors.
During the day.
What time?
I can daydream.
Let's like during the day out here would be 2 to 3, right? 2 to 3 p.m.
5 o'clock in the afternoon, my time.
Well, for you, yeah.
What
Andy's saying, like, yeah, I'll absolutely. You know what? I'll do a fucking stream at 2, and we'll just see. We'll see what the fuck happens.
Do it. What's today? Wednesday. Every Wednesday at fucking 2 o'clock.
I'm gonna
time, fucking 5 o'clock Eastern time.
I'm gonna wake up for the fucking the Superman trailer to judge it with fucking DA.
And then you can tell me if you get copyright.
He sent me the link for that, but oh my god. Fine, I'll try it. I'll try it out, guys. Oh my god. Who's actually down though? Like, you hit me up on Twitter. Who's actually down? That way I can put you into the fucking thumbnail, and I'll be like, these people will be here, because that'll also boost it and help.
We'll talk about it behind the scenes. Yeah, I think that's a great idea though. And we should get the Dungeons and Dragons going too.
Well, then we'll go ahead and end the fucking stream then, and then we can talk about it behind the streams. Do you guys want to keep talking? Like I relatively...
we can talk about it later. I mean,
Syfaxx, play the video again, the trailer.
Wait, hold on. Did I even play the other fucking hold on. Excuse me. Did I even play the other video that let me change that. Did I play the other video of like one of my other favorite solos that was ever
I don't
played?
think so.
Did I play that one? I played the first one, which I love that one. This is my like actual favorite, like basically death metal solo. So let's go.
That'd be good for an anime battle, bro.
Guitar riff is on point.
Put some Berserk 97 to that shit.
God damn, I fucking dude, that's my favorite like metal guitar solo. Like, oh my god. Like when it's like he hits that fucking squeal just right, and then he bends the shit out of it. And oh my god, it just
That's what we should do, Syfaxx. We should do
it,
reviews.
it puts something into me, dude. It puts something else into me where I'm just like, oh my god, I need to be able to do something like that. That's so fucking good. And then it's a part of the song. It's one thing to do it when you're just like riffing or whatever. It's another thing to do it when it's like that's actually a part of the song, and it just like boo, and it blends right back into the song. It's so it's so fucking good, man. I love that shit. Like I can't get enough of that stuff, man. Like whenever I hear that stuff, I'm just like, oh, this is why I learned how to play guitar. Is because of stuff like that.
You ever watch Berserk 97, bro? Berserk
No.
97 anime? You never watched that?
Not all the way through. No.
Oh man, we need to watch that, do a review, and that'd be a perfect have some cutscenes for your anime. That little fucking intro, that little has some awesome ass fucking.
Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and go through Rockefeller. What do you got going on, dude?
Man, I got bonfires and coffee coming up in about 3 hours or so. Monday through
3
Friday.
hours, bonfire and coffee. What's going on? Go ahead and explain it. What
It's
do you?
video gaming and drinking coffee for about 2 hours a day, man. I'm playing right now Elden Ring. I'm going to go back to Sekiro probably Thursday. Friday, I'll play Grand Theft Auto because I promised we'd start doing Grand Theft Auto every Friday until Grand Theft Auto 6 came out. And Fridays, we're starting YouTube and Chill. I think this will be episode 7. So come on by. I'm trying to bring some people on, and I think I can have, the more the merry. Come hang out with us.
Well, we got all the buff and stuff, and with that, we have Jeff. What's going on, Jeff? What are you up to, man? Like you seem to
helping out. Just here helping out with the streams, trying to help you and DA and Cinevere and all our friends. So eventually I'll get some shit started. I need my spouse to get in my...
It'd be super easy for you, man. All you need to do is literally do workout content.
Yeah,
like just do that. Be like, this is my routine, and just film yourself doing it, and then I will steal it and put it onto all my stuff.
In a G-string.
Yeah, no, my spouse really doesn't want me even to be on camera, so it's a little thing. But yeah, I don't mind doing it.
I mean, if out of nowhere it makes you an extra, a grand or like a couple grand a month out of nowhere, I think she would be pretty susceptible to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But it's fun hanging with you guys. It reminds me of being back with the military, being with the boys. So it's cool. I love it, man.
Awesome. With that being said, let's go with Psyker. Psyker M. What's up, Alex? What do you have going on, brother? You look like you're...
No, I'm kidding. Tomorrow I'm doing World of Warcraft raiding. I might stream it. I haven't decided yet because World of
WoW
Warcraft
is still around. Oh my god!
WoW is still around. I don't always stream that because I have a Discord with like up to 20 different voices going on at once, and not everybody's always comfortable. But I have streamed that before, and then doing some real life stuff. What are you doing tomorrow night, Syfaxx?
Tomorrow night, I'm actually finally going to be doing my Mother's Day thing, which was supposed to be Monday. Then my mom broke her phone, and then today she finally hit me up. And so tomorrow will probably be, I'm going to be barbecuing.
I was going to ask you if you want to hit up the infamous Jumbo's Clown Room tomorrow.
Maybe on another time, but absolutely hit me up, man.
Okay. Well, and then Rock, do you want to stream some, or do you want to play some Warzone? What are you going to play tonight?
Again, I'm today I'm playing Elden Ring, but actually, I don't know. I think we're friends, aren't we? If not, I'll send you my
Yeah, we're
PSN.
friends.
Because
We're friends on
okay, I'm gonna say, I thought we were. Yeah, because we Night Rain comes out on YouTube and chill. We talk about it. Night Rain's coming out in
mark
2
me
weeks.
on Night Rain. I'll play with you for sure.
Yeah, because that's that way we can lasso Syfaxx into it. Fuck yeah.
Night Rain is gonna be seamless, right? Or is it still like the invite?
It's gonna be seamless. I think like if me and you jump in a party, if we die, we don't have to send another invite. We just keep dying, repeat. We can hang out until you're like, I'm done, I'm out. It's gonna be like Warzone basically. So we can hang out with anybody and call it 2 randoms.
So what it seems like,
PSN, I can. Oh, Psycher's on. Let me send him an invite. Come on, hang out with me. You know what I mean? So as long as you're on, I'll be able to see you and send you an invite. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
All right, so you guys might be playing some games. I actually might be playing Obscura fucking Expedition 33 here in a little bit.
How do you feel about that?
Actually, I love the game. It's actually a lot of fun. But with that being said, let's go ahead and highlight fucking Andy here. Wait. What? You know what? Hold on. How do I make you like? No.
If he might have. What'd
you do?
Bam, there we go. Andy, what's up? There we go. Andy, what do you got going on? I know you guys have a lot going on because you guys have a lot going on all the time. But yes.
Yeah, we're fucking swamped. But we're gonna be less swamped. I think we're gonna retool the second half of our week because we're doing the Saturday streams. So it's just a lot, and then actually that would be a good time for you to stream because we're not doing Fan Rant Thursday for a bit.
You gonna stop Fan Rant Thursday? Oh no.
We're doing
I'm never gonna be able to be a guest on Fan Rant Thursday. No.
Yeah, like we're changing it up. We're doing because we're gonna miss this week or next week that there's a double feature movie we're going to see. And then we're just gonna it's just so much. So we're gonna retool everything. But tomorrow we got WTF Wednesdays.
All right. Hold on. Let me go back to
fingers crossed you send me an invite for one of them.
Regular.
I'm in the wing waiting.
Oh my god. What's happening? Oh, it's just me. It's just my ugly ass. What
Put it away.
Happening?
Kill it.
Oh my god.
Shoot it.
God
Quick, put
damn
it down.
Shoot it with fire. Like, hold on. Let me fuck up my hair more. Like, why? Oh my god. Let me see here. There we go. That's relatively normal. There we go. But yes, so that is everybody's schedule for the next week that is coming up. And yeah, you guys can catch us over there and whatnot. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and play some Obscura Expedition 33, like at least for an hour. I don't know, maybe more. If I'm losing, I'm probably gonna I'll probably crash out and be like, "Fuck this game." But I don't know. Watching my friends play the game, maybe I'll get some extra time into it. But with that being said, thank you guys all, Rockefeller, Psycher, Andy from fucking Hold My DualShock, and Jeff A, like showing out the peace sign. What's up? And with that being said, we are going to go ahead and end the stream. We're gonna end the stream, guys. So
later, boys.
Whiskey lead a wandering soul to heaven's watering hole. I'll drink to forget a memory, but hell's got